the daughter of Brad and Brandy Foster. She is escorted today by Ethan Gunther, son of Justin Gunther and Crystal Gray. And Jared Harger, son of Todd and Becky Harger. Sophomore maid Emily Johnson. She is the daughter of Wendell and Michelle Johnson. Emily is escorted by Jake Watson, son of Jim and Tracy Watson. And Cornell Wetzel, son of Richard and Janelle Wetzel. Junior maid Jordan Strong. Jordan is the daughter of Michael and Teresa Strong. She is escorted today by Keandre Hobbs, son of Shelby and Candace West. And Daytona Pinkley, son of Mike and Christy Pinkley. Foster, son of Brad and Brandy Foster. Give it up for your 2018 Homecoming Court. We will allow 5 minutes for pictures.
You are looking live from Prairie Grove Tiger Stadium for homecoming tonight, where the Prairie Grove Tigers host the Pea Ridge Blackhawks. I'm Lynn Gregson, and with me, Ryan Cook. Ryan, tonight's contest, Prairie Grove coming off their worst regular season loss in 8 years, and got to shake that one off so we don't let the last week beat us this week. Can the guys do that?
And that's a question, everybody's kind of got to ask, but as the leaders of the team, they're the ones that really have to ask that of themselves and kind of set that tone with the team in practice. And so, wasn't able to talk to as many guys as I normally get to this week, being homecoming and all the different craziness that goes into one of those weeks. But that's one of the lines that, has been thrown around is how do they respond? How do they come back this week? You know, because it's not like we get the week off. It's not like you get a cupcake to recover from. This is kind of that hangover game. How do you respond? What kind of leadership do you have? So it'll be interesting to see where it goes, because Pea Ridge is a very formidable opponent. You know, us and Pea Ridge typically are the ones that battle out for 1 and 2 every year for the last about 6 years. Shiloh gets sprinkled in at times. You know, they play a factor either by beating one of the teams or by being in the mix. But these are the two, and I said it last year a bunch. For the last 4 years, one of these teams was pretty much, you know, in the semifinals or in the championship game. And these are the two teams that fought out for the championship for the 1-4A.
Yeah, and Prairie Grove has 4 straight conference titles. Shared the one last year with Pea Ridge, but has won 4 straight. And although last week looks like it's impossible to get a share of this year, but it's not. A victory tonight and a run of the table and an upset by Pea Ridge over Shiloh, it makes things very interesting. Which
is what happened last year.
Yeah, exactly. And then so you never know how things will do. You're gonna gotta recover from that.
And we want that because of the fact that, you know, last year, because of the fact that we were placed as the 2nd seed rather than the 1st, we traveled to Warren, and Pea Ridge is able to make it all the way to the championship game. If you look at it this year, that 1 and 2, at least we could be home a week or 2. You make it to 3 or 4, you're traveling first week.
Well, they didn't make it to the championship game last year because it was Arkadelphia and Warren.
The year before.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm a year off.
No. No, they made it to the next round because they didn't have to face them until later, is what happened, because Arkadelphia and Warren played in the championship last, and we were the number 1 seed the year before because we won the conference outright.
It's true. It's true. I've got them mixed.
They all run together sometimes, but nonetheless, tonight, I think the thing too, and the last thing we'll say about last week, and that is you can't let last week. It's an anomaly. You're not going to fumble the ball at the 30-yard line 3 straight times every week. You know, you don't. You're not going to.
You're not going to win very many games.
And you're not going to not run your first play in the 3rd quarter till 4 minutes to go with the other team already having 3 possessions. You just that's a little bit of an anomaly. And I'm not going to take any away from Charlotte. They played a great game last week. They won big. You know, congratulations to them. But we have to shake that off. Well, I hope the guys can do that because there's a lot. You've hit on something, or we've talked about it. You know, Prairie Grove, the last time that we lost to Shiloh, we lost back-to-back conference games, and that was 2014. We lost to Shiloh by a touchdown, not by the score we did last week. And then we also lost on a game here. We had a kind of a muff punt that year. But we're back, and hopefully we can turn the corner and still have a very great season. It's not out of the question. And a win tonight would definitely turn the spirits up of this football team.
Oh, definitely.
Well, let's look around the conference a little bit tonight, Ryan. This is the game of the conference because tonight, if Prairie Grove, if Pea Ridge wins, it essentially is going to set up a showdown for the last week of the season. I don't see any one of those 2 teams losing until then if that were to happen. And
you know what else it kind of does? It gives some guys some hope to get that 3 seed other than Prairie Grove.
Well, yeah, and that's the thing. I don't know if you realize this. It's a 3-way tie right now for 3rd place because these 2 teams are 1 and 2, they're 2 undefeated teams. It's Prairie Grove, Lincoln, and Gentry, our opponent next week.
Yeah, so say in 2 of the next 3 weeks.
Yeah,
that's where we're at.
Yeah, so this is the first time in a few years where it's not as clear-cut as to how things are going to work out. Now, that's if Pea Ridge wins tonight. On the flip side, if our Prairie Grove Tigers rebound and get the victory tonight, then they would all of a sudden be sitting with the hope of a 1 or 2 or a possible 3 seed. And it depends on how we play Gentry and Lincoln. There's a lot of different things factored in here.
Well, and then all the point spread stuff starts coming into play too. If Shiloh was to knock a team off or whatever, I mean, it gets crazy after that.
Well, also in the conference tonight, speaking of Gentry, they are going to travel to Shiloh tonight. I expect Shiloh to revel in their victory that they got last week and probably kind of take a victory lap tonight. With Gentry, and then Lincoln, I see them moving to 6-1 on the year and 3-1 on the conference as they host Green Forest, and Green Forest is yet to score a point in conference play. And then lastly, really, 2 teams that are looking for a victory in the conference, both have not yet won. Gravette and Berryville could go either way. I think Gravett, I know they lost us 42-0. They lost to Pea Ridge 42-0. I just see them as being better than what they have. They just,
it's a new coach, man.
Yeah.
And you look at Arkansas, you look at Florida State, you look at some of these big college programs. It takes a while for a new coach to really implement what he's trying to do, get everybody, on the same page and knowing the offense and having that trust in each other. I think either Gravett, I'm going to say Gravett probably is going through that phase right now.
Well, but just when we played them, I know the score says something different, but they moved the ball well at times. I mean, there was a time whenever they were down around the 10-yard line with a little bit of a break, and they're
an inch line. They also, I mean, when they spread it out and they let the quarterback run, they really did have a lot of success.
Well, in our game tonight, Pea Ridge and Prairie Grove will face off. This will be the 30th meeting between these two teams. They first met in 1963. Our first conference championship that we had was 1963. We're gonna have a commercial break, and we'll be back after this. Okay, we're back with you, and Ryan, we're just saying that this is the 30th meeting. They first met in 1963. The thing about Pea Ridge and Prairie Grove, they haven't played all those years. There were several years when we played for about 10 straight years from 63 to 72, played a couple times in the 80s and then the late 80s, and really didn't start resume play again until 2000. They were out of the conference.
They were smaller.
They were a different classification.
That whole Pea Bowl and the lack of growth up there on the east side of Bentonville, but that's long gone, brother.
So it's 18-11. Prairie Grove holds the edge, but since they got back in the conference in 2008, Prairie Grove held an 8-2 lead. One loss being a homecoming loss back in 2014, following a shadow loss, and the other one, of course, last year's heartbreaker up in Pea Ridge's new stadium,
where we turned the ball over. I keep going back to the game. We turned the ball over a couple times. You can't do that against a good team. And then we kind of mismanaged some clock there. We had a chance to score with 9 seconds left in the first half, and we mess it up. Then we're driving. We get all the way down to the 30, 20. Looks like we're going to punch it in with like a minute left, and we fumble the ball. And so, man, we just had one of those turnover games and ended up losing by 6, I think. Yeah. So it may not have been. It's somewhere in that ballpark.
26-21. So it's
a 5-point
game last year. Because if you put it in the end zone, you don't even have to make your extra point. You're good. But that if, ands, and buts.
We can't turn the ball over, and we learned it last week too.
Yeah.
And we'll learn it again this week. I mean, that's the stupid penalties which we had at the beginning of the season, and then the turnovers. They've kind of plagued this class a little bit. When we play clean football, we're a tough team.
Yeah.
When we don't play clean football,
and
we become very mediocre.
And our special teams we said at the beginning of the year, but we got our extra point corrected after game 1. We really did. And so I've been very proud of what the team has done there. But our special teams really hurt us last week. And hopefully we got that corrected and are ready to play tonight. I hope that they haven't mailed in the season with the loss last week, because what's happened here at Prairie Grove, we've become spoiled and have set a standard where we're used to, okay, by this time of year, we're sitting there going, okay, who we're playing in the playoff and what's
right.
This
Start
year,
looking at seeding.
Yeah, this year it's a little different. It's we're going back in time a little bit. It's been a while since we've been in this position. But, again, a quick turnaround tonight, a victory tonight, and all of a sudden there'll be new life. Well, we want to make sure that we thank Mel's Diner tonight. Our football coaches and parents and players want to thank them for feeding the team. We really do appreciate that. Small Town Productions, they sponsor our halftime. We appreciate them. And Foster Roofing, who sponsors our players of the game. We'll have an offensive and defensive player of the game. And we thank all the rest of our sponsors, Harton's Furniture, Prairie Grove Christian Church, and, of course, PG Telco. Also, Mums on Main Street, the East program at Prairie Grove is selling mums to benefit Play for Jaron Foundation. For information on how to order or donate, text Mums on Main Street at 479-790-2504. So, Ryan, we got a few more minutes here left before tonight. If you had to put your finger on something tonight, I've got my thoughts, but I want to hear yours. What do you think a key tonight for Prairie Grove is?
Well, last week we saw a deficiency in 3rd and long and with our pass defense. I don't fear the pass defense as much this week because Pea Ridge is a type of team like us who loves to ground and pound and then play action pass off of it. Pea Ridge averages about 200 yards a game on the field running and about 140 passing, all that's set up by the run. So if we can stop the run and not turn the ball over, we'll see a good, clean game.
For the captain's tonight, number 10 is Carson Ryan for Pea Ridge. Number 45, pretty big fellow there, that is Mike Mahoney. And I believe number 25 was the other one, Tristan Brewer. For Prairie Grove, we got the Gunther brothers, Ethan and Graham, senior and junior, Hayden Black, a junior, and then also number 52, Cooper Allen, is also a captain tonight. And we'll let them take that while they're doing that. Ryan, I think one of the keys tonight is this. If I've seen when we've not played well, if we get down by a couple touchdowns and have a mistake, that's what happened against Farmington,
right.
It's what happened against Dardanelle, and it's what happened against Shiloh. In those games, we got down a little bit, and then we're a team that, a lot of teams are bend but don't break. When we bend, we break. And I think tonight we got to keep this thing close. It'd be nice to get a lead, and, but I think if, we come out, let's see, they're going to have Prairie Grove has deferred, and so they're going to kick off. Pea Ridge is going to receive it, and they'll be defending the west goal. Prairie Grove kicking from the east. But I think that's a key tonight, Ryan, is that to keep this thing close. Don't let it get away, because last week we just saw it was a snowball rolling downhill.
Oh,
it got bigger and bigger and bigger. So.
And we'll see. We'll see. I mean, because you're going to get punched. Usually you're going to get punched. A team like Pea Ridge, they're going to put a Prairie Grove drive on you. They're going to have a 90-yard touchdown drive. You're going to get punched. How do you respond? And, against Farmington, we eventually responded. We responded well. We came back into it. And if it wasn't for the holding and snapping and kicking on the extra points, we win the ball game. Or it looks totally different because we stay in the ball game. But with this, just like with Shiloh, these are good teams. And this team's a much better team than Farmington. I mean, they proved it on the field.
Yep.
And so this team like Shiloh, if you allow them to smell the blood.
Oh, they'll be like sharks in the water.
They're going to come for it.
Well, I think the other thing, you mentioned Farmington, there's two common opponents that we've played so far this year. Farmington being one, we lost by 3. They blew them out 42-0. Speaking of 42-0, both of these teams beat Gravett 42-0. So, Pea Ridge, they come out. This has become a very important game, and with last week's loss, takes a little bit of luster off of it, but nonetheless, still conference supremacy involved in this game tonight. Pea Ridge has a lot of players.
They do. Their roster is about probably 90. I mean, it's in that 80 to 90 range, I would think.
Well, I'm looking at the roster here, and it goes to 88, 2 to 88. They got a couple duplicates, and almost every number is filled in. So
Yeah.
they're probably in at least high 70s, low 80s for sure.
You know, Pea Ridge and Prairie Grove and Gravette are the 3 largest schools pretty much in the 4A. And so you'll see probably some changes with conference realignment down the road, but these are the 3 big teams. You don't see it in our football numbers as much because we have a small class in there that's kind of still hiding out. Pea Ridge obviously does not.
Rumor has it that the Pea Ridge quarterback is out for tonight, and we'll find that out shortly, and we'll see who will actually be taking the snap for them. Kicking off for Prairie Grove is number 37, Cade Walker.
Well, we've got some guys banged up. We've kind of got the
a lot of
crutch.
guys.
We got the crutch crew down there right in the middle, 933 and Skates, and so Skates, Samoya, and Foster Lehman, all players on the team that are very involved, all 3 on crutches and out for tonight.
Well, it's that time of the year. I mean, you don't want people hurt, but it's going to happen in the game of football on all levels. And, unfortunately, when you got a thin roster, it plays into it. And there's a kick by Walker. It's going to be a good kick and fielded around the 20-yard line. That is number 22, Jake Adams.
Looks like Marshall Montgomery on the tackle that time.
Montgomery on the tackle, and that's good coverage that time by Prairie Grove. And so it'll be 1st and 10 for the Tigers. The ball will be at the Pea Ridge 31-yard line. Well, let's say they got about the 32. So 1st and 10 for the Blackhawks. Tigers going to be on defense first tonight.
Which, hey, we put a stop together here, I love it.
Number 10, Carson Ryan, the quarterback. And it is a keeper, and Ryan breaks 1 tackle. He's into the secondary, and a good run on 1st down for the Blackhawks. And he's quick.
He is quick. You know, Ryan, he's a senior. Now, he's not the regular quarterback. The regular quarterback is the Boosie or Bussy kid. He's not available tonight, so this is their backup quarterback. But he's a senior. He's probably been there. He's probably had a lot of snaps already at quarterback. And you'll probably see them throw a little bit less. We might ought to put a couple guys extra in the box and tempt them to throw because it's going to take all of us to stop him tonight.
Well, he's more than an adequate runner, and we just saw that on 1st down. I think that's a good call by Pea Ridge to give him that confidence. There is Samuel Beard. Beard, he's into the secondary, and he is going to be brought down inside the Prairie Grove 5, down to the 3, and the Tigers.
Like Graham Gunther on the stop that time.
So just 2 quick plays, and they've moved from the 32 inside the Prairie Grove 5 very quickly. And this is this is the fear I had, was the quick give up, because you don't want to hang your head early. Maybe a big turnover here, a little wet tonight. Maybe we can get a break here, Ryan.
Oh, no, you're really hoping big there.
And the give, they're just going to be a keeper, and he is going to be short. No, that's a touchdown for Pea Ridge.
The guy on the near side called it short, but the guy on the far side went ahead and gave it to him.
Well, 3 plays, 68 yards, and Pea Ridge scores in 54 seconds. They lead the Tigers 6-0 with an opportunity to go up 7-0 with the extra point.
You'll see their Auburn version here, the swinging gate type deal.
They're going to stay in it. It looks like they're going to go for 2, and it's going to be.
And there'll be a flag, probably a false start there.
Offsides on Prairie Grove.
They'll bring their hosses back out. They'll just run it right up the middle again.
They got some beef up there, Ryan, and that moves you from 3 yards to a yard and a half, and why not? You got to stop it, and he just dives on in. He's in, and it's 8-0. Quick score by Pea Ridge. They lead. We'll take a break. Be back after this.
Hi, my name is Matthew, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about Prairie Grove Christian Church, where our mission statement is to love God, love others, and serve others. We have 2 services on Sunday morning at 9 and 10:30 a.m., lasting a little over an hour, which consist of worship, communion, and a biblically based message. On Wednesdays, we have The Quest and 2240 Ministries for children in junior high, as well as men's and women's small groups. Twice a year, we have men's and women's encounters. On Sunday night, we have 2240 for the high schoolers.
Some of the ways we love to serve our community are through the Great Serve, Life Ministries, and the Backpack Program.
In the fall, we have upward basketball and cheerleading opportunities for children who are in kindergarten through 2nd grade. This year, we will have a group going to Cambodia, as well as supporting missions.
Well, right now, Prairie Grove needs to respond. A quick score by Pea Ridge, and the Tigers need to respond. They need to respond in a very strong fashion here. And kick, kind of a short
onside.
kick, and Prairie Grove fields it. The kick was by
Marshall
Lewis
Montgomery is the
Reyes.
one who recovered it.
Made the
Great
tackle.
hands that time.
Made the tackle on theirs, and he gets it. Did a good job. Well, they saw last week. If I was them, I'd have kicked it about the 30.
Every time.
Tough break for the Tigers last week, but now it's 1st and 10 for Prairie Grove. Ball at their 44-yard line.
Watson will run in the play.
Well, the nice thing here is Prairie Grove's got good field position, and they have the opportunity to respond. Pea Ridge's got a pretty good size up front, and then they look like they got guys that can move. There's Heltemus. Heltemus pounds his way up the middle. He gets up about, we're going to say 3 yards. It'll be 2nd down and 7 for the Tigers.
Good job that time by Pea Ridge, just kind of clogging the middle and letting the linebackers get in there. Linemen do a good job of holding up the blocks. Not a lot of push from us. A little bit of a crease, but not enough push.
Brewer on the tackle for the Blackhawks. It'll be 2nd and, let's call it 2nd and 6 for the Tigers. 2 wingbacks set and in motion.
That's Millwood.
And Millwood powers his way. He's going to be close to 1st. Depending on the spot, I think he's going to get it after that 2nd effort there.
Good job that time by Cade Horn and Daytona Pinkley pushing that pile, because Millwood had a push going, but they were starting to get a couple Blackhawks on the pile, and a couple of the Prairie Grove Tigers come in and help push him to the 1st down.
Well, 1st and 10 for Prairie Grove in Blackhawk territory at the 46-yard line.
Race car's probably wondering if they're going to give him a yard or 2 for that.
He'd take it for sure. Oh, we moved. Tough break.
Killing ourselves. That was tight end that time. He's on the opposite side of the wing back. And a little bit of movement. He jumps.
That'll bring up 1st and 15. Ball will be back in Prairie Grove territory at their own 49. Looked like we had a little quick pass set up there, Ryan.
Well, we kind of had the Twins over on that far side. I did feel that way.
Whoa, it's 5. Whoa.
They're correcting him. He got excited.
Now they get, it was a 5. Now they made it a 4-yard penalty.
Appreciate you guys.
It went from a 10-yard penalty to a 4-yard penalty. We'll take it. 1st and 14 for the Tigers. And Gunther rolls to his left. He looks, he squares up, throws.
Got one deep. It's going to be out of bounds.
Out of bounds. Let's see if they get it right here.
The only bad thing about the long pass on
now
2nd down.
They've corrected. These guys. These guys are all over the place.
Is it makes 3rd down crucial.
Gunther now rolling. He's going to throw back. Good play. Slipped.
That was set up perfectly. Is that
Ethan Graham
Heltemus?
Gunther? Was it
No, that's
Heltemus?
Graham. That was a tight end screen.
Yep. I thought it was Gunther.
It was Gunther to Gunther connection there, but the field's wet. I mean, you can see the drizzle in the air. It's been raining most of the day. They canceled the homecoming parade today, so just one of those deals where it's hard to take off. With what little bit of speed we got, it's hard to take off with it.
3rd down, 16 for the Tigers. Passing down here, and Gunther rolling to his right. He's got some time. He throws. It is, in and out of the hands of Caswell. Pretty good coverage that time by number 25, Tristan
Even
Brewer.
better throw, though. Give Gunther the credit there. You can replay that one if you want. It dropped right in Caswell's pocket right there. Same thing last week happened. Caswell's got to get to where he can haul those in.
Well, the Tigers are going to have to punt now. 9:18 to go here in the first. And got to play a little better defense this time around, Ryan.
Oh, you mean you're not supposed to let them score in 3 plays?
not 3 plays, 68 yards. Pretty decent snap. He's got some time. A little bit of a hang time there, and let's hope it gets the Prairie Grove bounce, and it does. Don't stop it, guys. Let it roll till it stops.
It's probably a sophomore. It is. It's David Hall, who's a special teams all-star, but
yeah, he definitely is.
He's not on that occasion. Let it go, brother.
These guys spotting are horrible. I hate to say it, they're horrible. Speaking of Hall, he just comes in, and there is a give, and good.
Graham and Keandre on the tackle that time, but there is a flag on the play. Hey, got a little commentary that time. That's going to be holding on the offense. That'll back them up 10.
Gosh, I'm trying not to watch it anymore because it's bothering me. Every time the refs are just, I'm not saying they're making bad calls.
It's the spotting, of the ball. They're going to go twins to both sides and really trips to one side. It's pretty much an empty backfield.
And let's see, Prairie Grove call a timeout there. Oh,
no, false start.
Wow. Well, they're all.
They're trying to help us as much as they can, or they're trying to pad their stats.
They may have seen last week that third and long is not our specialty. It's first and long right now for Pea Ridge. Ball just sitting on the 20-yard line.
Harder, Gunther, Allen, and Hobbs as your linebackers and your Rover and Bandit.
A little bit different set this time, and they're going to just give. And there's a lot of room up the middle, but good job. Closes quick. Pickup of about 5 yards. Who's on the tackle there, Ryan?
Tough to see. He was on the tackle. Looks like Black back there. Maybe Harger.
Medina looked like he may have been in there.
Medina too.
Second down and 20 for the Blackhawks. 8:37 to go here in the first quarter. Pea Ridge leads Prairie Grove 8-0.
Whoever was on the tackle that time, they did a great job because there's about 6 white jerseys around and about 2 Tigers, and they made the tackle.
Yeah, they had a good push up front. Ryan takes the snap. He's going to keep again. He's quick, and he's going to be brought down. He's up to the 30. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 15. So they've gained 10 yards on 2 plays, but they had 25 to go. It's going to be 3rd and 15.
Cooper Allen and Hayden Black on the stop that time. Now, here we're at. Here it is.
Third and 14.
3rd and 14, take a shot. That's Shiloh's motto.
Here we go. 7:45 to go. Ryan from the shotgun. And it's just going to be a give. He gets close to the first. He's going to get close.
Nah, he didn't get it.
No, but he may be close up. Pea Ridge may go, Ryan. Think about it.
Oh, with you there, there.
I mean, why not? I mean.
Well, you have a cushion of a lead here, but they're going to punt. They're going to bring it in. You know, I think if you get closer, like 4th and 1, yes. Or you get past midfield, yes. This is kind of that gray area. Oh, hey, is this Michigan?
It looks like it.
Harbaugh ran this play a couple years ago.
And number 19 is Luis Reyes. And no one's back for Prairie Grove, so ball's just going to bounce.
Way out of bounds. How are they going to spot that one? Look, see where this ref's running. It bounced out of bounds over there. Let's see how far she goes up.
Right about the 30-yard line. So not bad field position for Prairie Grove, and they were helped by a couple of back-to-back penalties by the Blackhawks, and they got close with
did.
a 1st and 25. And here's Ryan. I think tonight, what we saw right there though, with that long of play, they don't plan on throwing the ball very much.
No, I don't think so.
And
With a new quarterback.
And he's quick, he's fast. They got a lot of confidence in their running backs. There's give. Heltman dropped.
Wow, it was almost like we didn't have it blocked up right there. If you replay that one, you can see just the sea of white where Heltman is at.
Well,
there must have been penetration where he was trying to go.
Gavin Warden for the Blackhawks was through there quickly.
Yeah.
He hit him and dropped him very quick on the play.
They're pretty stout on the inside.
2nd down, and here is the give. And not much going there. That was Lane Dalton that time, wasn't it?
I think so.
So 3rd down, and the Tigers.
Back in one of those passing downs, we may have to get to where we spread this dude out and chunk it. I mean, I don't like it. I'd rather run Prairie Grove football, but
it's 3rd down and 11 for the Tigers, and
we get a dry ball. That might help.
You know, Ryan, looking at their personnel right now, they're not huge, but they look quick. And they, speaking of quick, they get through there and they sack Ethan Gunther.
There's about 5 Blackhawks in the backfield. It's time to punt that dude away. We're struggling on offense tonight. Both drives kind of stalled out. You know, one with great field position, still stalled out.
We haven't got a 1st down yet, and oh yeah, we did. Millwood got the 1st down. That's been our best play of the game, was Millwood's run. And now Heltman the punt. And Pea Ridge coming up like they may go for it. They are coming a little bit. Not a great kick, but hopefully it'll take a Prairie Grove bounce and just let it roll, and the Blackhawks will get excellent field position at the Prairie Grove 46. 4:48 to go here in the 1st quarter. It's been all Pea Ridge so far. Homecoming night here at Prairie Grove. A wet homecoming night.
Yeah, first cool game of the year. Lots of water on the field today. A little bit of a drizzle tonight. So, I mean, that ball you can just see, you know, after about one play, you can see it shining pretty well.
Well, Pea Ridge has 1st and 10. Might be time to stack it up a little bit and challenge them and let them go, see if they'll go to the air. But right now they're just getting numbers inside, and it's going to be a keeper. And he just powers his way ahead, straight ahead.
He's still on his feet.
And he may score. No, he's down to the 10-yard line. And that was just good, hard running. You got to give Carson Ryan credit. We had him wrapped up after about probably about a 6-yard gain. He made it a 36-yard gain, Ryan.
I mean, that's you got to finish the tackle there. We had 2 or 3 guys on him.
Ryan, he's not big. He's 5'10", 160. But,
no, he's just
tough.
He's a senior that wants to will his team to win.
And he is playing. He's playing well, and he has driven his team back into red zone at the Prairie Grove 10-yard line. And it is going to be a give this time. Good defense that time by the Tigers. Samuel Beard dropped, no gain on the play. Who's there on the tackle?
Looks like
Ryan?
Medina. If that's the tackle, it is. You know, this is one of those deals where if they're not going to throw, we almost need to go to a man-to-man on the outside, if not more than that, to uncover a guy and just see what happens. Put another guy in the box.
2nd down and 10, and it's going to be a keeper. And can they get him back?
Good job.
Oh, this time, good job.
Is that Heltman or Millwood from the defensive end position there?
Heltman was the guy that time, and he wasn't going to let him get away that time, Ron. He kind of wrapped him up.
Well, he did a good job setting the edge there, and when the quarterback tried to kick it outside, he got there. Third and long.
It's 3rd down and about 15, and I think they can actually get a 1st down without scoring. and it's going to be a give. And good job by Prairie Grove this time. They're going to get back to the 10. It's going to be 4th down. And let's see if they're going to go. They
should.
They may have a kicker. It looks like they're going to bring a kicker out.
Forgot about that. You forget about the kicking game in high school sometimes.
If it's the
we tried a 40-yarder in the junior high game last night.
Did he make it?
He was about 3 yards short, right on line. It hit the padding.
And that's number 19, Luis Reyes, and it is up, and it is good. No good. It went under there. There we go.
Must have went under because it was on. It was in line.
Yeah, it was in line. I thought it went in, but just under. And so the Tigers somehow, after the 36-yard run by Ryan, I keep wanting to call him Carson because that's his first name, but Carson Ryan, and Tigers are able to make the stop, and the Tigers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20. And Ryan, what they need is a drive. We got to have something. You know, you've now played really almost 5 quarters of not your best football for the past 2 weeks. It's time to turn it around.
Well, the offense has got to get some positive yards here. It's got to get that rhythm back.
And there is the give.
It's a good little run right there. Bet that looked more like Harger. That's Kate Grant.
So Kate Grant, the sophomore, nice run, picks up 9. Brewer on the tackle for the Blackhawks. 2:05 to go here in the first quarter. He looked like he wanted to run, though, Ryan. That's what I like. Good strong run that time by the sophomore.
Heltimus up the middle.
And Heltimus powers his way. And so Prairie Grove, back-to-back good runs and picks up the first down. That's what you got to have, Ryan.
There's some rhythm right there. You get a couple positive yards, get the first down. Now, don't get cute. Don't try to throw because it's not working tonight. We got a wet ball. Nobody's wanting to go out there and make a play in the passing game, so let's keep running the ball.
1st and 10 for the Tigers. Ball at the 37-yard line, their own 37.
Watson will run the play in.
Remind you, Foster Roofing, who sponsors our offensive and defensive players of the game. That'll come up at the end of the game. 1st and 10 here.
That's Millwood right there. A lot shorter run this time.
Not a lot there.
He does pick up about 2.
We have a score. Berryville leads Gravett 13-7. And I guess I'm probably a little surprised with that one. 2nd down and 8 for the Tigers.
It's going to be a pass this time. There is quite a bit of.
And Ethan's going to stay on his feet. He powers his way. He's going to get the first down, Ryan. I like that kind of run. He ran hard that time.
That was tough. I mean, he wanted to throw, but there's a guy on him the whole time. You see he finally breaks that. He just runs over the first guy, and then 3 or 4 takes to get him down. He's going to get the first.
He's a big kid. He's 6 foot, about 230.
He is. He's probably the biggest quarterback in the conference.
Score out at Lincoln. They lead Green Forest 6-0. And there is the give. Is that Heltimus?
It is Heltimus from the fullback. You know, we kind of do a little motion there to kind of maybe think that we're running that 49 sweep again with Millwood, and we give it up the middle. The thing I noticed there, though, if you replay that one, I don't know if you got a chance, but look at all the Blackhawks that are in the backfield. Our linemen are almost going to that second level too fast. Or the Blackhawks are beating them too fast. I don't know.
Would go with the latter on that.
I mean, there was a lot of white in the backfield.
Well, pick up about 4 yards. That's going to be the end of the first quarter, and Pea Ridge leads Prairie Grove 8-0. We'll be back after this.
In this part of the country, it's a way of life. You're going about your day without a cloud in the sky. Then suddenly, you find yourself wondering how solid your home really is. With nearly 25 years of certified experience, let our team give you the same assurance on a stormy night that you feel on a clear afternoon. Before the downpour, before the leaks, call Foster Roofing, serving Northwest Arkansas and the River Valley since 1994.
Lincoln leads Green Forest 14-0. They're looking to go 6-1 on the year. Prairie Grove second down and about 6, ball at the 48. Just the beginning of the second quarter. There is the give. Heltemus, he's going to move the pile, and they're going to get close to first down.
Do you see that time, though? We got linemen in there with him. It's not just him by himself. There's a crowd of black pushing at the same time. We're not outrunning who we're supposed to block. That'll make it 3rd and about 1.
I think it's definitely 2 tries here for Prairie Grove.
Oh, I'm going straight up with Gunther, but that's Cade Grant.
Cade,
nice. He's blocking his own guys out of the way.
And Cade gets down to the 35-yard line.
Cade Grant, replay that one. Cade Grant runs into Cade Horn like, dude, I'm moving here. Be with me. Turn around and block somebody, and I'll take this one to the house.
If he had he covered the ball up, which was good. He got the first down. He had his head up a little bit. He might have saw some daylight. He had a little room there.
I think he, like you said, he was protecting the ball and protecting, had that hard nose running kind of like Kyle Sam used to do and just went for it.
There's a wing-back reverse, and
he got
there goes Millwood. Millwood inside the 20, still on his feet. Millwood, he's carrying him down inside the 10.
Bring in the cavalry, boys. Let's go. Get the whole line behind him.
Millwood, hey!
I love that.
There's a bright spot tonight.
Look at that right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 Blackhawks on him. 9, 10, 11 Blackhawks.
They're all there.
It took all 11 to get him down.
If I'm not mistaken, they grabbed him about the 22. He went down about 14 yards with guys on his back.
Dang.
Millwood, good strong run that time. And it's 1st and goal for the Tigers. Ball at the Blackhawk 9-yard line. And there is a give. There's Heltemus. Heltemus still on his feet. Give him 6. Hey, there we go. Look at Heltemus' strong run here, Ryan.
Good block that time by Grant. And then Heltemus fights off 3 or 4 himself. Cade Grant really is wanting to show, he's a sophomore. It takes a little bit of time sometimes for him to get acclimated to the speed of the high school game. But tonight, and really it started in that grab-it week when he took it about 70 yards to the house. But you start seeing him more and more starting to show up in plays.
Interesting thing right here, we're going to go the extra point, not going to go for 2. Extra point on the way, it's up, and it is through the uprights. Another touchdown sponsored by PG Telco, and it's a score. Pea Ridge Blackhawks 8, Prairie Grove Tigers 7. Back after this.
Looking to buy a new recliner, a sofa, or maybe you need a box springs and mattress? Well, look no further than Harton Furniture in Prairie Grove. Terry Harton works hard to keep his showroom fully stocked, so if you pick something out, you can go home with it right then. But also, custom orders are no problem. If there's something you want, he can have it in just a few days. With over 20 years in the furniture business, great customer service, and excellent prices, Harton Furniture is the place for you. Located on Highway 62 between Farmington and Prairie Grove. Come by Harton Furniture, he'll treat you right. Harton Furniture is a proud supporter of Prairie Grove Tiger Athletics.
Well, Ryan, Prairie Grove responds after, you got to think about it. What a turn of events. It was first and 10 at the right up just outside the 10-yard line. They just had another big run. Looked like they were about to blow this thing out and go up by 2 touchdowns. Prairie Grove makes the stop, drives 80 yards, gets the touchdown, and did it with power Prairie Grove football running the ball that time, Ryan.
And we needed to. We needed to establish that, give the defense a rest, make them not feel like they're on their heels the whole time. Cade Walker, who just got the extra point, will kick off for Prairie Grove. All the way back to the 10-yard line. That's a great kick.
Good to get a good coverage here. And a good coverage. Nice.
Marshall Montgomery and Jake Watson on the tackle that time.
And the return was by Justin Kuhn. And Kuhn gets it out to his 25-yard line, and that's where the Blackhawks will start. So, take a little bit of a deep breath.
Oh, that helps out a lot. I'm trying to remember if Marshall is a sophomore or a junior. Either way, he is a special team star tonight. He has pretty much been on, he's a junior, I'm getting the word. He has been on the tackle or on the assist pretty much every time.
1st and 10 for the Blackhawks. There's Ryan. He's going to keep again this time. They're going to get him back there, I hope.
Cooper Allen almost had him, and then Gunther like sidestepped him or something. I didn't understand that one. Either way, we come down with the tackle. Ryan's not able to do anything but lose a yard.
Could have got him maybe for about a 3 or 4 yard loss, but at least he got him for a loss.
Allen about had him, just barely. He slips out of there. Caswell's able to get the tackle.
I'll tell you what that tells me about Carson Ryan. He's not an easy tackle.
No.
He's running the ball hard, and looks like he's got a little speed, got a little juke in him too. 9:55 to go in the first half. Pea Ridge leads 8-7.
This time they'll have 2 to one side and 1 to the other, split out.
A little bit of a movement, but no call. And
good stop that time. I see Millwood and Keandre. Looks like Harger.
Chucky Edwards may have been in there too. And then it was Samuel Beard on the carry. He's going to pick up maybe a yard, so it's going to be 3rd and 10.
They do that little timing movement there pre-snap where it looks like they're going to go one way, to the side, kind of that lean. But it's almost like there was 2 guys moving that time, and that's what makes it illegal.
I thought that time it looked like a false start to me.
We have a step in our plays that are like that allow for that timing.
And now he's rolling. He's going to throw. It's open, but he's not. Let's see where they're spotting him. No, he's going to be short.
Let's replay that. One, we had a guy get back there and stop that run. That's Cooper Allen. Look at him spear that dude. I'm okay with that. We haven't seen that. We don't even know if they have it. That may be the farthest that guy can throw it. We don't know. Send the house, stop the run. Look what we did. We're going to force them to punt.
Well, what you want to do here, you don't want to jump off because jumping off sides or something here would give them the first down. So you just want to make sure they snap it. No need to move.
We are going to send Keandre back this time.
And they do, and now the punt's off.
That's a good punt.
That was a really good punt. Keandre has to let it bounce, and he'll just let it spin. It's going to be down at about the 18-yard line. Great punt that time, and I think that's Reyes that punted it, and does a good job. He definitely flipped the field, Ryan.
I think that was about from the 20 to the 20. I mean, they were on like the 25, maybe 30, and now we're going to be on the 20, so he really did flip the field.
1st and 10 for the Tigers. We drove it last time 80 yards, and we'd have to drive it 81 this time to put it into pay dirt.
Good. Let's let Grant and Heltemus take care of that. Let's let our big guys up front lead the way.
1st and 10 for the Tigers. Ball at their own 19. There is a give.
That's Grant. Never mind, that's Heltemus. Grant was the lead blocker that time.
He picked up about 3. It'd be 2nd and 7 for the Tigers.
It's a good first down run. Giving the guys up front some love. Gunnar Cottle at center. Cooper Allen and Race Carr, Daytona Pinkley at guards. And then Jesus Castro and Cade Horn at tackles. It's going to be Heltemus once again.
Heltemus this time moves the pile a little bit further.
Grant doesn't quite get his block that time, and that guy's is the one who made the tackle. Grant's got to work on that one. Either that or Heltemus has got to get to the correct side of Grant. Whichever one it was there, they got to fix that up because that's another 2 to 3 yards you're missing out on.
3rd down and about, let's call it a long 3 for the Tigers. 7 minutes, 45 seconds to go here in the first half. Tigers could use a first down.
I see a sweep.
They're looking for it, too. Quick pass. Oh!
Whoa.
Had a little too much
not a good pass that time.
Yeah, a little too much mustard that time.
I almost felt like that would be something where you knew you were going to go for it on 4th. I'd rather run the ball there.
Well, it was open. He could have got it. I mean, he just put
bad execution.
Yeah. Harrison Lowe was the intended receiver, and that's going to bring up 4th down for the Tigers. And boy, I know he's not probably the punter that Reyes is, but it's nice to see if Heltemus could flip the field. Although I'd keep it away from Mr. Ryan if I could. Pretty good snap. Not a terrible punt. It's going to be a good punt, and it's going to go to Ryan, though. He's going to have room. He beats the first guy, and there he goes.
We got a block in the back, though, luckily.
Good thing. Good thing.
You got a replay right there. We'll try to see the block in the back.
Well,
there's a little before that.
Yeah.
Come on, Mayo. That was my fault. I don't know how that's my fault. My hands are over here in my pockets. I probably told her too late. It's always the guy's fault. It always is. Yeah, I'm just waiting for her to get on here somehow and say something.
Well, Prairie Grove picks up a break because they'd had really good. They got good field position anyway. They'd had really good field position, not for the block in the back. So it's going to be 1st and 10 for Pea Ridge. Ball at their own 45. 7 minutes, 26 seconds to go in the first half. Pea Ridge took their opening drive, 68 yards in 3 plays. Prairie Grove responded later in the second quarter with an 80-yard drive that began late in the first.
Wetzel in man-to-man coverage over here on
Ryan
this side.
Keeps, and who was the first guy? Hayden Black had him back there and just let him get away from him.
He doesn't. I mean, he does a great job of avoiding the first contact, though. I mean, that's not just Hayden Black on that. You know what I'm saying? Ryan's done a great job of making guys miss back there. We've seen 3 guys that just flown by him. Then we've seen probably another 3 or 4 that have had him in the backfield, and he's broken the tackle.
Second down and 2 for Pea Ridge. Fumble, and there's movement. I'd decline this if it's a 5-yarder, if you can decline it.
Nah, I mean.
Decline it. Make it. If it's a 5-yard
penalty. Make it 3rd and short.
Well, right here is going to. If it's
second
not
and long or 3rd and short.
No, it's going to be 3rd down back here. They fumbled the ball back here. Why'd you?
Oh, true. Yeah. Yeah. Either way, you're getting the same.
You're getting the same thing. This way, you lose it down. So. It's going to be 3rd down now and long for Pea Ridge. So we get a break there with the fumble. We've had a couple breaks here. Let's hope we can capitalize and hold them.
Well, Pea Ridge is kind of playing like we play. Not mistake-free football at the moment. You know, they've killed themselves in penalties. We put ourselves behind with a penalty. I mean, you can't play that way and win a game against a good team.
And it's going to be a keeper. Quick little pass. He's open. He's wide open. And I don't know if we'll catch him. Nope. Touchdown, Pea Ridge.
That's the kind of one that I would live with. I want to stop the run more than anything. So, you know, that was great execution on their part.
They did a really good job, and because it looked like he was going to keep, and they sent a guy out and a good play. The one thing that I may have seen there, I'm not sure they didn't have a guy downfield, but no one caught it. So
we could look at it again if Mayo can make it happen, but it's probably too late. That's your fault, though, this time, Lynn.
But now they're going to try the extra point. It'll be Reyes. It's 14-7, and the extra point on the way, and it's up, and it is
look good.
Good, and with 6:26 to go, it's Pea Ridge 15, Prairie Grove 7. Back after this.
Are you looking to buy a new recliner, a sofa, or maybe you need a box springs and mattress? Well, look no further than Harton Furniture in Prairie Grove. Terry Harton works hard to keep his showroom fully stocked, so if you pick something out, you can go home with it right then. But also, custom orders are no problem. If there's something you want, he can have it in just a few days. With over 20 years in the furniture business, great customer service, and excellent prices, Harton Furniture is the place for you. Located on Highway 62 between Farmington and Prairie Grove. Come by Harton Furniture, he'll treat you right. Harton Furniture is a proud supporter of Prairie Grove Tiger Athletics.
Reyes getting ready to kick to Prairie Grove. 6:26 to go in the first half. Tigers trail 15-7.
Wetzel and Hobbs back deep for Prairie Grove.
And here's the kick. Looks like they were going to try to do some type of reverse, but Wetzel was heading that way, but he's going to be dropped at the 25, and it's 1st and 10 for the Tigers.
Yeah, Wetzel almost looked like he was looking for Keandre to do the reverse, but it's almost too short to pull the reverse off, so I don't know if it would have been a good idea anyways.
No, yeah, because they kicked it to this short side of the field. 1st and 10 for Prairie Grove. Let's see what we can do this time. And there is the give. And Cade this time not going to get much. Cade Grant on the carry. Ryan, I think these last half of the last half of the second quarter is going to be a key tonight. We can score here. We get the ball to start the second half, but we got to keep this thing within a score here. It would be great to get a good long drive to close out this half.
There you go. That's one of those deals where you could either be really, really up or really down.
It went away. 2nd and 10 for the Tigers. There's give, Heltemus. And not much going this time. So it's going to bring up 3rd and long for Prairie Grove.
And that's kind of the part of the field where the other team loves to be in against us, but we struggle more so because it eliminates some of our run game. We're going to have to eventually let that joke die.
No,
but it hurt. It stung last week.
Well, you got to think. In the last 2 weeks, we've given up 4 touchdowns on 3rd and long. And here is Gunter back to throw, and he's in trouble. He's going to throw it. Oh. He had room to run there, Ryan.
He did, and he threw it all the way out of bounds. Almost maybe the ball slick or something, but yeah, I'd have loved to see him take off. As big as he is, you know, as much force as he is, he probably could have picked up the first or at least powered through for a 4th and short and make you make a decision.
5:03 to go here in the first half. Prairie Grove having to punt. They go 3 and out this series.
You know, with Heltemus as our running back and with Harder as your up back, do we have a fake punt in there somewhere?
I wouldn't do it here. They got fairly close.
Well, the up back didn't even touch the guy.
And we hit him at the 40. Get it up to the 42-yard line of Prairie Grove. So Prairie Grove's going to have to stand up defense here, Ryan. Can't give up another score before the half.
Man, but it's going to be tough. We give them position like crazy. That was one of those where the offense really hurts the defense. And it's a team game. We had to have it there.
Well, it's come down. If you think about it, Ryan, the field has been this way ever since the punt by Reyes.
Right.
He had the punt, put us back at our 19, and they scored and they kicked off again, but we haven't gotten the field position ever since the punt.
If Reyes can do that consistently, he's got him a career.
That was a heck of a punt.
It really
especially
was.
For a high school kid.
I mean,
in the 4A.
It was a 55-yard punt, almost 60-yard punt, with no roll.
Yeah. 2nd down, long 6 for the Blackhawks. 4.5 minutes to go here in the first half. Tigers need to stop.
Big man up front, need to get some penetration here and be able to stop them behind the line of scrimmage. No push, no chance for anybody to get to the second level.
And it's going to be a give. It's Beard. And Beard's going to be a little short of the first downs. We're going to bring up 3rd and short, though.
Decent job, not great. We didn't make contact behind the line of scrimmage that time. We kind of waited for him to come to us. So,
well, now Pea Ridge has 2 downs to make this. They're definitely now where they can go for it on 4th down unless it's a big loss on the play. So Prairie Grove's got to stand up.
Millwood on the tackle that time. I forgot to call him out.
3rd and 3 for the Blackhawks. Ball sitting inside the Prairie Grove 35. And they had Beard initially, and he breaks through. He's going to go to the end zone. Well, they had him, Ryan.
It doesn't matter, though. Kind of like some of the other ones. We've got him in the backfield several times, and they're able to break free of the tackle. So poor tackling on Prairie Grove's part. And like you said, pretty important part right here because that puts us 2 touchdowns down. And really, if they are to be, we'll have to go for 2 at least one of the times.
Well, it wasn't 3rd and long when they scored, but it was 3rd down again. Got to get off the field on 3rd down. That's the last 2 weeks been an Achilles heel. Extra point on the way. Reyes up, and it is good. 3:30 to go in the first half. The Blackhawks lead 22-7.
Hi, my name is Matthew, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about Prairie Grove Christian Church, where our mission statement is to love God, love others, and serve others.
We have 2 services on Sunday morning at 9 and 10:30 a.m., lasting a little over an hour, which consist of worship, communion, and a biblically based message. On Wednesdays, we have the Quest and 2240 ministries for children in junior high, as well as men's and women's small groups. Twice a year, we have men's and women's encounters. On Sunday night, we have 2240 for the high schoolers.
Some of the ways we love to serve our community are through the Great Serve, Life Ministries, and the Backpack Program.
In the fall, we have upward basketball and cheerleading opportunities for children who are in kindergarten through 2nd grade. This year, we will have a group going to Cambodia, as well as supporting missions in Papua New Guinea and Haiti.
If you want to experience what faith and grace is all about, come to Prairie Grove Christian Church.
Three minutes, 30 seconds to go. The kick is fielded.
Wetzel.
There's
that handoff to Keandre.
Keandre looking for a little room. Keandre going to get up over the 36.
I love the handoff there. It was safe for the most part,
But you've shown it already now.
We've shown it, and then we did it again. But he cut back up into the inside, almost to where they were already flowing to. If you're going to take that handoff, you're going to go up the sideline more so. Now, it may have been there on that one. I didn't get a look, so I'm not knocking Keandre on there. But I know the goal of that is to get to the sideline.
There wasn't a lot of room there, and it's going to be 1st and 10 for Prairie Grove at the 36. 3:24 to go, first half. Well, we could use a drive to close out this half.
We could, and we do get the ball back, but it'd be nice to that be the chance to tie it up.
Lane Dalton, no gain on the play.
The mist is back pretty thick. You can see it in the lights pretty good now.
Three minutes to go in the first half. 2nd down and 11 for Prairie Grove.
Cade Grant will come in, and Harrison Lowe will run the play in.
What we don't need, though, Ryan, is to give them ball back.
Oh, my goodness. And we'll go trips to this side, almost to kind of entice them. Oh, my goodness.
Boy, they were close to getting that fumble. The guy that came through there, Ryan, he was close to getting that.
Well, what's weird is our center almost got it too. So he snapped it and knew that it was, it's like it slipped because he snapped it and immediately turned around and jumped on the ball also.
False start on Prairie Grove. They couldn't decline that?
I would have. I'm ready to see Grant on a sweep to this side, block it up well.
He's got, you know what, we haven't had a lot. I mean, our yards have come with guys having guys on their backs.
Right.
He's got him open if he can just get it to him.
It's Watson.
Oh, no. Oh, he was wide open. Yeah. Oh, he got hit, though. He's going to get a late hit.
He almost had his hands out too early. And you could see it almost slowed him down because he was so ready for it.
He was so open, Ryan.
I know.
We could definitely use the penalty, and we're still going to be short of the first down. Now, here's what I understand. How can you have a 5-yard penalty? Well, that's because we lost a yard on first down. That's right. I was about to criticize refs again for their bad spotting. And now it's even a worse spot because we didn't have the first. Oh,
no, it's
automatic,
personal foul.
Automatic first down. All right, I'm off on criticism.
Depending on where you're at,
yeah.
That's a first down. We've seen it not be a first down.
1st and 10 for Prairie Grove. Ball at their own 45. 2:11 to go here in the first half. Man, what a big play! Oh,
what?
Somebody's in the neutral zone.
Okay, I started to say
offsides on the defense. Well, that's going to help Prairie Grove again. So 2 penalties back-to-back moves the ball about 20 yards for Prairie Grove. And We could use all the help we can get right now.
Again, they're trying to keep us in it.
First down and 5.
The rain's actually coming now.
First down and 5. Yeah, it's coming down a little harder for sure. There's the give.
Heltemus, he'll get the first.
He gets the first down. And the rain's coming down pretty darn good now, Ryan.
Yeah, you can see it pretty diagonally
it's not
now.
hard, it's just consistent.
Yeah. We'll speed up the play calling here a little bit. Watson running the play in even before the chains are set.
Well, you got to. You got a minute and a half left. We do have all 3 timeouts. If you'll remember last year, we had opportunities to
we didn't score with 7 seconds, 9 seconds. And really, when it wasn't there, all you had to do is throw it out of bounds and get another play. And we end up running around, scrambling, trying to make something happen. And I watched it back a couple times. There's actually guys wide open on the play. There's Cade Grant on the sweep.
Not much
it's just not there.
Good defense that time, number 26.
There's a flag.
It's all night. These guys are calling lots of flags, holding on Prairie Grove, I believe.
Which with the spot.
So it's still going to be first down for Prairie Grove with 1:48 to go. And how many yards are going to go back?
Yeah. That's different.
And there's another give. And Cade's going to get, about 7 of that back. Going to be about a minute and a half to go. Going to have to get a little bit of sense of urgency here, Ryan.
Yes and no. Yes, we want the sense of urgency so that we have time to score. No, if we don't. If I'm Pea Ridge, I'm using all 3 of my timeouts right now. I don't know why they're not. We haven't proved to them, besides one drive, that we can sustain a drive.
Millwood in motion. Ethan throws. It's complete.
Got it.
And he gets out of bounds.
Man, what a catch by Millwood that time. He's over 2 guys, and he makes that catch.
Good throw that time by Ethan Gunther.
Millwood in motion. You'll see him going kind of this little banana route.
He may have turned up a little quick. Good pass, though. Good pass by Ethan to get it over both those guys. Good job by good execution that time with 1 minute and 4 seconds. All 3 timeouts were sitting inside the 30-yard line. First and 10 for the Tigers.
Hold on to the ball. We sweep once again.
It's up the middle,
Help
not
miss.
much. And you might want to use a timeout. And we do. Let's take a timeout with them. 58 seconds. Tigers trail 22-7.
In this part of the country, it's a way of life. You're going about your day without a cloud in the sky. Then suddenly, you find yourself wondering how solid your home really is. With nearly 25 years of certified experience, let our team give you the same assurance on a stormy night you feel on a clear afternoon. Before the downpour, before the leaks, call Foster Roofing, serving Northwest Arkansas and the River Valley since 1994.
To buy a new recliner, a sofa, or maybe you need a box springs and mattress. Well, look no further than Harton Furniture in Prairie Grove. Terry Harton works hard to keep his showroom fully stocked, so if you pick something out, you can go home with it right then. But also, custom orders are no problem. If there's something you want, he can have it in just a few days. With over 20 years in the furniture business, great customer service, and excellent prices, Harton Furniture is the place for you.
Second down and 8 to go, 58 seconds. Prairie Grove now has 2 timeouts left. And
we'll go in our upset, but also with a split into both sides.
And Gunther back to throw. He's in trouble. And he gets away, still on his feet. And Ethan Gunther, that time, he never had time to square up and throw the ball, but he made something out of nothing that time. And he's going to take another timeout, so we'll only have one left.
And this is where you do want to start taking them, because hopefully Pea Ridge does get, if they did get the ball back, you can stop them from scoring this far away. Yeah. And you don't want to run out of time. Now, when we were at the 45, 50, that's a different story. But now we're in that ballpark where you got to protect this possession.
Well, we really need to find a way to find pay dirt here before halftime and pull within a score.
And you got to get the first down. I know you want to swing for the fences here in one way.
You got
to get the first down. You got 2 chances. Keep it short. You run the ball, and you try to pick it up. Now, if you run the ball on 3rd down and you lose yardage, yeah, you're in a passing down. But, you got help to miss.
But you may have to unfortunately, what you may have to do here, you may have to spin your last time out if you don't make the first down. You may have, because you're not going to get another chance. You just got to get into a 2-minute offense for the last 30 seconds. But what you don't want to do here is blow your chance 100% to not score. We're inside the 25, 3rd down about 4, and the Tigers are coming now out of the huddle and onto the field. Big 3rd down here for Prairie Grove. Can they execute the first down? 44 seconds to go here in the first half.
I almost feel like they're going to go up to the line and do the quick thing, try to make them jump, but they do not.
Gunther under center. And Heltemus, he's going to be close. It's going to depend on the spot. And they're going to stop the clock.
Yeah, it's a first down. So they're going to stop the clock. We got to get up there and run a play.
Get ready to run the play. So 35 seconds to go. Prairie Grove with the ball inside the 20-yard line at the 18. Haven't spotted the ball yet. Prairie Grove's going to get up to the line. Going to get a play off pretty quick this time, Ryan.
Needing to get the dry ball helps a lot on that.
Haven't started the clock yet. This is good. Prairie Grove's going to get good execution here. Let's go. Get ready, guys. And here is Ethan rolling to his right. He squares up, throws down the middle of the field.
Oh,
incomplete.
So close.
Stops the clock.
I like that. It stops the clock, and you had a chance in the end zone. That was a jump ball that time to Harrison Lowe. But I like it that it stops the clock. You were aggressive. You took a shot. You got 1 timeout left if you need to run the ball. If not, you take another shot.
If I was going to do that, Ryan, take that shot, I would do it on a 3rd down play.
I would much rather run the ball here and then take the shot.
In motion goes Millwood, and Gunther squaring up, throws.
Got it.
He got it.
Gunther to Gunther.
Give him 6. Hey, there we go.
The Gunther connection right there.
Gunther to Gunther, and now the Tigers watch this play. What a catch and what a throw.
Into double coverage once again. Gunther has to fight off the first initial guy. I mean, that's a scary pass, man. He just goes and makes a play.
He went up and got it, and a big score here before the half. At 17 seconds, 22-13. If the Tigers can convert this, they're within a score.
And we get the ball back to begin the second half.
On the reception. What a catch.
Cade Walker in to kick.
Extra point on the way. It's up. It is good. And with 17 seconds, another touchdown sponsored by PG Telco. It's Pea Ridge 22, Prairie Grove 14. Back after this.
Hi, my name is Matthew, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about Prairie Grove Christian Church, where our mission statement is to love God, love others, and serve others. We have 2 services on Sunday morning at 9 and 10:30 a.m., lasting a little over an hour, which consist of worship, communion, and a biblically based message. On Wednesdays, we have the Quest and 2240 ministries for children in junior high, as well as men's and women's small groups. Twice a year, we have men's and women's encounters. On Sunday night, we have 2240 for the high schoolers. Some of the ways we love to serve our community are through the Great Serve, Life Ministries, and the Backpack Program. In the fall, we have Upward basketball and cheerleading opportunities for children who are in kindergarten through 2nd grade. This year, we will have a group going to Cambodia, as well as supporting missions in Papua New Guinea and Haiti. If you want to experience what faith...
Well, after the Gunther to Gunther touchdown and the Cade Walker extra point, it is 22-14 Pea Ridge with 17 seconds left in the second quarter. Cade Walker will come on to kick.
Here I think you
Squibble.
I think I would. I wouldn't get it back to someone that could go long here, but
really, I'd almost not onside,
Kick
but
it
that middle of the road onside.
And he just falls down on it. Going to take a second off. They got 16 seconds, and Pea Ridge, if you're Prairie Grove, you got to keep it in front of you here.
Yes. Big, big, big.
16 seconds here. They got a chance. They've got 2 plays for sure. They may even have 3 in them.
Oh, yeah, and they got the timeout.
They got all the timeouts. That's what I'm saying. They can do whatever they want. They can run the ball once, see if they can break one. They've done that before tonight. They could run 2 plays, get in 3rd and long, and then see if they can
my goodness. I'm sticking a linebacker back deeper than normal, and I'm putting in Pinkley. Oh, they got Pinkley in the middle there. I like that. Send him.
And they're going to take a knee.
Don't fall for it completely until they're off the field.
Well, that's going to do it. After 1 half of play, Prairie Grove ends with some momentum. It's Pea Ridge 22, Prairie Grove 14. We're going to have the halftime now, sponsored by Small Town Productions for all your video and filming needs. And enjoy the halftime festivities. And Ryan and I'll be back with you with stats. Well, let's go. We got stats. Miles, we'll do stats real quick before we go to the break. And it is
uh-oh. He ain't got his spectacles on.
Pea Ridge with 230 yards total offense. Prairie Grove 162. Passing for Pea Ridge, there are 2 passes, 2 completions, 60 yards. Prairie Grove 3 for 8, but 35 and a touchdown, Gunther to Gunther. Rushing yards, Pea Ridge 170, Prairie Grove 127. Let's see, turnovers, no turnovers by either team. Time of possession in favor of Prairie Grove. They've got about 14 minutes of the time of the first half. And individual stats, Heltemus, 12 carries, 51 yards. Millwood, 3 for 35. Cade Grant, 4 for 24. And on the other side, Carson Ryan has 8 carries, 60 yards, and 9 carries for 106
for Beard.
Samuel Beard.
He's over 100 in the first half.
And we're going to take a break, let you enjoy the halftime festivities.
we present to you the Big Bad Band from Tigerland. Drum major, is your band ready? You may begin your performance.
Ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages, welcome to the biggest little show on earth. Come on in now. Remember, you stay as long as you like, and you leave when we so desire. Step right up. This is not an ordinary circus, as I'm sure you have noticed, but one of madness. Madness in a mad world. Ladies and gents, this is the moment you've waited for. It's a journey down, sweet soaking through the floor. Buried in your bones, there's a myth that you can't ignore. Taking your breath, stealing your mind, and all that was real is left behind. Don't fight it, it's coming for you, running at you. It's only this moment, don't care what comes after. Your fever dream, can't you see it getting closer? Just surrender, cause you're bitter, feeling taken over. It's fire, it's freedom, it's flying open. It's a picture in the puppet and the fun devotion. There's something breaking at the brink of everyone. It's holding all that you know. So tell me, do you wanna go? Colossal, we call these renegades in the ring. Where the lost get found in the crown of the circus king. Don't fight it, it's coming, it's running at you. It's only this moment, don't you want your head. It's running out, showing and show what you know. Just surrender, cause you're calling and you wanna go.
Let's hear it from the bounce rock featuring Bo Foster.
Okay, we're back with you again. Halftime sponsored by Small Town Productions for your video and filming needs. Recognize also our other sponsors: Harton's Furniture, Prairie Grove Christian Church, PG Telco. They sponsored 2 touchdowns already tonight, Ryan. In addition to Small Town Productions, who does our halftime, Foster Roofing does our offensive and defensive player of the game. They're our sponsor for that, and we have some candidates, Ryan. We got time left in the game, but some guys shine there. Great pass from Gunther to Gunther, and a big play. I mean, we're in very similar position than we were last week. Although we were down a little bigger last week at this time, we scored just before the half. We were talking all through half off the mic last week, a little bit this week. Well, if we get the ball, score to start the second half, we can't start with a fumble, you know. So hopefully we'll get that corrected. Looks like Cooper Allen's going to go out, and along with Tristan Brewer from Pea Ridge, they'll shake hands and decide what we're going to do, which we're going to receive the ball, and we'll go from there.
I like it. You know, last week, not a wet night, so really that was out of the blue. This week, wet night, you expect that. So ball safety, ball security here in the second half is going to be huge, maximizing those possessions, and then not letting Pea Ridge have the easy ones, making them work for everything they get.
Well, Prairie Grove's going to receive. They're going to get the ball second half. They're going to move from the east to west in the to start the third quarter. And, boy, it'd be nothing better than to take the opening kickoff and drive it down the field, Ryan, get this thing. Hopefully, we may go for 2 this time. You know, we kicked it before. Might try the 2-point conversion this time.
Eventually, you have to recover that point.
Reyes getting ready to kick. He's out there, and the other guys for Pea Ridge are huddling. Prairie Grove, they've got the Montgomery out here, and it's like Dakota Pinkley. Daytona Pinkley. Like, his dad's going to kill me for saying that. He's going to kill me. He said you do it
just
all
go
the
to
time.
race car.
Yeah, just my fault. I know too many. Everybody born that year was named Dakota, so it was Daytona. My fault. Sorry, Mike.
Wetzel and Hobbs back deep for Prairie Grove.
And here is a good kick. Excellent kick. Goes into the end zone. A good kick that time by Reyes.
He's got a leg, man. I mean, he's put everyone he'd want to back there.
First and 10 for Prairie Grove. Ball will begin at their 20. And we're just underway here in the second half. Tigers give.
It's going to be Dalton up the middle.
Lane Dalton's going to pick up about, let's call it 3 yards on the play, bring up 2nd down and 7 for Prairie Grove.
Heltemus got through there pretty good that time. Dalton kind of tripped up at the line, but is able to fall forward and pick up 3.
If you're just joining us, just underway in the second half, Pea Ridge took their opening kickoff, 68 yards, 3 plays, and scored. Prairie Grove, they kind of went back and forth a couple times. Prairie Grove then marched 80 yards after stopping Pea Ridge in the red zone.
We're going to have to call timeout. Nope, we got it off. I don't know if he called the timeout or we didn't get set and we snapped it anyways. They're talking about it. Maybe they're saying they didn't reset the clock right or something, maybe. Give us the benefit of the doubt. Okay.
Not sure what happened, but we'll take that because we're going to get a penalty. Unfortunately, though, it looked like Heltman's had a little room that time. 2nd down and 7 for Prairie Grove. 11 minutes to go here in the 3rd quarter. And
there's Heltemus.
Heltemus still gets the carry, keep the ball, and he's going to get the 1st down up around the 34-yard line. So
good tough running by Heltemus that time. If we get the replay, Josie, replay. He's sleeping over there. You see Heltemus right there.
That's a good 1st down for Prairie Grove and good way to start here in the second half. 2 plays, 14 yards, and Tigers are on the march. Definitely a better start to the second half than a week ago. And so
definitely.
In motion goes Millwood. And this is a give. There's Lane Dalton.
Good run by Lane. There's a flag.
It might be holding there.
Usually in that situation, it would be.
If it's from a spot, that's not horrible. It's still not great.
He moved the spot back about 4 yards, though. I think he saw it a little earlier, and when he threw the flag out, it kind of got in the feet.
I don't know from where I don't know if there was a reason to. I'm not sure who got the penalty, but I don't know if there was a reason to hold from where we were. Just
man, and what it looked like, it was like right in the middle of the mesh point of everybody right there. You know, sometimes they don't even catch the holds that are out there in the open field. How did he see that one? I don't know.
Well, they've thrown a lot of flags tonight, both sides. I'm not. Millwood. He's still on his feet. 50, 45, 40, 35. He's still on his feet. Hangs on to it. Down to the 25-yard line. Mr. James Millwood.
Nice run that time by Millwood. What a carry, man. The seam just right in the middle opened up, and he went through it. And got some wheels on the kid.
Look at him. Nice job, Josie, to slow that down that time. Look at him running it. Oh, wow. Step up. Mayo's looking at me for that one. 1st and 10 for Prairie Grove. Ball at the 25-yard line of Pea Ridge. And now Cade. He's got some room. He's at the 20. Look at him going to the corner. Give him 6. Hey! And the Tigers have stormed back. It's 22-20. Let's watch this again.
Look at the block by Cooper Allen this time. He's a left guard. He's got the kick block. All the down blocks are good. Cooper, he kicks out. Daytona gets one with his back there on 25, and it's to the house for Kay Grant.
Grant, you said it all night. That's what you've been wanting to see, and we got it that time, Ryan. 22-20. Prairie Grove trying to tie it here.
We're going to go for 2 here. Millwood, he came off. He's got grass all over his face. He's trying to blow it off of him.
We got to get up to the line, down to 10 seconds here on the play clock.
Twins to the far side.
We're not going to get this off. We got it off. There's
Heltemus.
He's got it. Give him 2, and it's all tied up at 22. Another touchdown sponsored by PG Telco with 9:52 to go in the third. We're all tied up, 22 all. Back after this.
Looking to buy a new recliner, a sofa, or maybe you need a box springs and mattress? Well, look no further than Harton Furniture in Prairie Grove. Terry Harton works hard to keep his showroom fully stocked, so if you pick something out, you can go home with it right then. But also, custom orders are no problem. If there's something you want, he can have it in just a few days. With over 20 years in the furniture business, great customer service, and excellent prices, Harton Furniture is the place for you. Located on Highway 62 between Farmington and Prairie Grove. Come by Harton Furniture. He'll treat you right. Harton Furniture is a proud supporter of Prairie Grove Tiger Athletics.
Okay, 9:52 to go here, and Prairie Grove drives 80 yards in 2 minutes and 8 seconds. Good run by Millwood. Good run by Cade Grant.
Yeah, Graham's in the booth with us.
I said Grant. I said it.
Whoa, Walker slips a little bit.
Fielded there by Warden, and Warden's going to get up to about the 35-yard line, and that's where Pea Ridge will start. We're all tied up at 22. And there's new life in Prairie Grove.
I like it. That was the plan. Get it within 7. We get the ball to open the second half and then go punch it in and make this a ball game. Now, defense, you got a little momentum. Step up, get a 3 and out. Let's go punch it in again.
Well, what's been nice is we had 2 possessions back-to-back without Pea Ridge having the ball. I mean, they took a knee right there before the half, but that's the capitalizing right there before the half, not leaving them time to score. You get the ball in the second half. And now Pea Ridge,
man,
boy, that's a heavy set.
That's that goal line set.
And they're trying to get the corner.
We string it out good.
And good job, good defense, really strung out well. Cooper Allen was around. Let's see, you got
Heltemus made the tackle.
Heltemus, a lot of guys out there.
No, that was Millwood. Millwood made the tackle, but you can see how well we do blocking or stringing this out. Look to the side, to the side, to the side, and then the backside, Millwood comes in and doop, gets him right there.
Well, good job that time by the Tigers. 2nd down and 9. Prairie Grove. Boy, that's they are really loading up the run there. And you got to watch out for like the tight ends squeezing out of there, Ryan, too. And they're going to give it to Beard. Beard's got room. Beard's up the middle. Beard, can we catch him? I don't think we're going to get him.
Wetzel's got him. Oh.
It's going to be a horse collar, but nonetheless, they do get him. Good run that time by Beard. And you'll see this, good blocking by Pea Ridge because he got it. He got the seam that he needed. And you know what? He got him. He did horse collar, but that's all he could do.
I wish he could have tried to punch the ball out right there.
Who got him there? I didn't see who ran.
Wetzel.
Wetzel got him. Well, it's going to be 1st and goal for Pea Ridge. They ran 2 plays. First one, Prairie Grove looked good. That one, that was good blocking there. He got a seam.
Well, we did the whole submarine thing on the line that time. All 4 guys go underneath, and it almost cleared it out a little bit for us where they're trying to kind of just knock down that first row of Pea Ridge guys, but it kind of made a seam for him.
He got it. He took off, and Beard had a little speed, but Wetzel was able to run him down. But still 1st and goal, ball at the Prairie Grove 2-yard line, and they're in the heavy package again, and this time Ryan good job by the defense.
That's Heltemus, and who met him back there? Graham Gunther.
Good job that time. Watch it there on the replay, Ryan.
Heltemus on that far side right beside Keandre. You can see him shed 1 block and come in and get him at the ankles.
He lost about, a couple yards, so it's going to be just inside the 5. 2nd goal from the 4. 8 minutes to go here in the third quarter. It's been fireworks to start the third. This time it's going to be Ryan, and again.
Got him. Who is that? That's Graham Gunther once again.
And the Tigers have really come up here. Now it's 3rd down and 5. Wow, there we go. 3rd down, 5. Tigers.
Forced
now
progress will allow that for no loss.
Yeah, you know what's interesting here, though, Ryan, is that with us kind of blitzing like that and going after it, I can see him
throw
pull
over
it.
the top.
Yeah, pull it and throw it to the tight end. You might see that here.
Well, they'll spread it out this time to kind of empty the box a little bit.
They're going to give it. No, he's going to keep it. He's still not in there. It's 4th down. The question is, will Pea Ridge bring out their excellent field goal kicker, Luis Reyes, or will they go for the touchdown here? That's the question.
Both of our defensive tackles on the ball that time.
Looks like
and
they're
then
going to
Cooper Allen.
They're going to send in the field goal team.
That's a smart move in a tight game like this.
Yeah, points are a premium right now.
It's practically a extra point.
Extra point from the hash mark. 22-22, 6 minutes, 44 seconds to go.
This is a 15, 20-yarder.
20-yarder, just an extra point. Oh, almost got the block, but it's going to go up and good. So Reyes gives the Blackhawks the lead back, 25-22. But Prairie Grove, when it was 1st and goal from the 2, you got to be happy with that stop.
Oh yeah, I'll trade a field goal for a touchdown every time because that's what they should have had.
And you got to give it a lot of credit there to Wetzel for tracking him down there. And we're going to stay with it this time, not go to commercial there. And Ryan, that was a great effort by Wetzel to get him down.
Yeah, the touchdown saver.
And then 2 great tackles. Let's see who was in there.
Heltimus on the first one, Graham Gunther on the second one.
Yeah, just great play.
Puts them at 3rd and 5 or 3rd and goal from the 5. They go to try to spread it out, and then Cooper Allen comes in and gets a stop. Hobbs and Wetzel back deep for Prairie Grove.
6:35 to go here, and
they're doing this whole like you tell one guy, pass it down the line type thing here.
They're telling a secret and seeing if it's the same when they get to the other side.
That's the exact game I was thinking about.
and they kick it to
Wetzel. He drops it but picks it back up. He's going to go for the edge.
He's not going to get much there. They went for the grab there, and we're going to get it maybe. They're going to spot him right at the 20-yard line. So I'll tell you, Reyes is a weapon for them.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, he is really kind of the guy that has flipped the field. He's made he almost made that long field goal. He just missed that.
Well, and he plays defense. I mean, he's been on defense most of the night, so he's a defensive end, outside linebacker, combo guy there.
And now the Tigers. There is Heltimus. Heltimus may have outran his hole just a little bit that time.
I'm pretty sure Cooper Allen there, he had his helmet pulled off. Good block that time by Cooper.
They got a flag there, and I think that's what it's going to be.
That Pea Ridge,
no!
They called the hold on Cooper Allen. 52.
Well, it was a spot foul, I think, there, Ryan, because
yeah, it was.
So we're going to lose. It'll be 1st and 15.
And we're going to whistle it dead. I don't know what's.
They're asking it should be at back. They're trying to back them up 5 more yards, I believe. Shiloh leads Gentry 35-0.
Expected. First and 18. Gunther will take the snap. Cade Grant.
He's going to get it. No, maybe just a couple. So it's going to be 2nd down about 15. Oh, it's called second down and 13. 5 minutes and 48 seconds to go here in the third quarter.
I still don't freak out just because it's second and long here. I'd love to see the run.
I'd like to, if you're getting third and long, but I think we should run. We may see Millwood again.
It's a pass.
He's in trouble too.
You can only fight off so many.
He's so big, he's strong, but you're right. He can't fight them all off, and just that play never had a chance to develop. And now Prairie
loses about 10 yards.
And this is where the penalty hurts because you're back up now inside the 10-yard line with that loss.
Well, now you're just looking to.
Yeah, and I think another thing here, Ryan. We got to find a way to get it out of here because Pea Ridge, if they hold us here, are going to get excellent field position. So let's see what we can do. And Gunther back to pass. He's got a man. It's Wetzel. I'm sorry, Watson.
Watson's got to be able to go try to high point that ball and not try to play it through the hands of the other guy there. The ricochet is tough to play for. So you got to somehow get in front of that guy or go up and high point that ball.
He had a shot for it.
He did. But you got to go get it. I mean, that's one of those things. Unless the ball is thrown over you where you can run under it like he did earlier when he was overthrown, that one you got to go get.
This time, Ryan is back by himself.
Heltimus.
Low snap. He gets it away, and he's going to have –
let that dude roll, please.
And they're going to get the ball at the 35.
They're going to get a penalty, though.
Well, anything to back them up a little bit, and anything we can do here to –
Pea Ridge just tried to help us out a little bit there.
They've not played a spotless game, that's for sure. They've had some penalties and some miscues themselves, and have kept us in the game a little bit. But we've also capitalized on our opportunities tonight.
Conference call here at the ball.
Those guys, I think they like each other a lot because they spend a lot of time together tonight.
It's almost like it's a rookie team, and they're just trying to figure out what's correct here. I don't want to make the wrong call. You make the call. No, you make the call. How many yards was it? I don't know.
Yeah, we normally don't criticize too bad the officials.
Sometimes.
But
when it's bad.
When the spotting has been horrible.
For both teams.
Yeah.
Not just us. Both teams has – they're doing it again now, the math.
They're not paying attention when they make a call. They did it. They did it for us a while ago.
Yeah. And
now they're doing it for them. I mean, it's from a 35. Sometimes the main official will come up here, and we've seen him up here. I wish he was here tonight. Whoever's over him, sometimes they're here. Well, he's not here tonight. Wish he was. He corrected us a couple times whenever he's here last time.
He did.
He taught us something. I like it.
I think he'd have learned them something tonight, though.
They do the best they can. I shouldn't be too critical of them. 1st and 10 for Pea Ridge, ball at the Prairie Grove 45. They got excellent field position, and now a keeper and a good keep, and he's going to go.
Where is our run defense this game?
I'll tell you what he did. He did an excellent job running that again, Josie. See, watch this. He read that very well because he keeps it in the belly long enough. See how the guy went after him, and then he saw the hole, and he is quick.
It doesn't matter, though. Where's the guy that's got quarterback responsibilities?
No. So Pea Ridge goes 45 yards on their first play, and with 4:24 to go, it's now 31. They can make it 32-22. Extra point by Reyes on the way. It's up, and it's good. So with 4:24, it's Pea Ridge 32, Prairie Grove 22. We'll be back after this.
In this part of the country, it's a way of life. You're going about your day without a cloud in the sky. Then suddenly, you find yourself wondering how solid your home really is. With nearly 25 years of certified experience, let our team give you the same assurance on a stormy night that you feel on a clear afternoon. Before the downpour, before the leaks, call Foster Roofing, serving Northwest Arkansas and the River Valley since 1994.
Looks like we're going to break, and they called a couple penalties again. And now they're going to go ahead and go for two. Don't blame them.
No, they still got the kicker out there.
Oh, okay. They called it. I guess they called it before the play. So now they're just going to redo the kick, and
but
it's
that
a high
doesn't
snap.
make a lot of sense.
And it's still good.
Why'd they scoot the ball up?
Because it was a penalty on us.
Oh, because it was pre-snap. It was pre-snap.
Yeah.
Yeah, he said he did false start, so that's why I couldn't figure it out, but I'm with you now. All right, go to break.
Hi, my name is Matthew, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about Prairie Grove Christian Church, where our mission statement is to love God, love others, and serve others. We have two services on Sunday morning at 9 and 10:30 a.m., lasting a little over an hour, which consist of worship, communion, and a biblically based message. On Wednesdays, we have the Quest and 2240 ministries for children in junior high, as well as men's and women's small groups.
Back with you, Reyes to kick. Hobbs and Wetzel back deep for Prairie Grove. 32-22. Pea Ridge with 4:24 left in the third.
Need a good return. Another good kick.
Deep. It'll go back.
Woo.
It's a little wet out there. It almost died there on the 1 yard line.
I'll tell you what, it almost died. It looked like a golf shot almost, just like dropped and stopped. But here it is. They're going to – Josie's got it for us. Watch this. Comes down.
He thinks, oh, it's going to bounce back there the way it's going. I'm pretty far back here. Nope.
It almost didn't make it in there. Well, it's 1st and 10 for Prairie Grove. They've started at their 20 several times, 19. This
field position has not been something we've really won most of the year.
And definitely not tonight. And that's a kicking game that we've seen from some of our opponents, particularly tonight from Reyes. And a pitch. There's Cade.
Oh, I like the way he ran it right there. He didn't try to juke or jive. He went right through the cornerback that time, or the outside linebacker, number 16. Cade Grant pick up the first down.
That's Justin Kuhn, and he just
maybe he's just short.
He is short, and I like 2nd and 1. That gives you some options. But for Prairie Grove, we just need to do what we do here.
And I loved that we put in the option right there because they fly to the ball there. That's the first time we've seen the option tonight.
Good pitch that time. And now in motion goes Millwood, and it's going to be Heltemus. Heltemus went a little too wide that time. They're going to give him the forward progress to the 30. So
they're going to give him the first, but, man, that –
run that again, Josie, real quick if you can. See, look at this here, Ryan. So look at the hole is right inside – well, he really didn't have one.
Nah, not a great job blocking that time on the right side of the line. I mean, they do a great job most of the time.
Oh, yeah.
That time there just wasn't the crease that Heltemus needed.
I saw it, but it just looked like
too far inside.
Yeah, too far inside, yep. Are they stopping the clock again?
Yeah, because the first down markers never moved. And I guess one of them was messed up or something.
I thought they were going to huddle again. 3:40 to go. Here is the give, Heltemus. Hey, former Pea Ridge, Dakota Sansbury, watching from Ada, Oklahoma for our game tomorrow. Man, do I miss the Blackhawk football playing PG. Always a big game. Dakota, you were always fun to watch. Great player from Pea Ridge. Appreciate you watching our broadcast tonight.
And he's right on always a big game thing.
It's a big game. Had a lot of good ones over the years, and you guys have done a great job. And really, Dakota, you and your bunch have built a great program here at Pea Ridge.
Double handoff, Millwood up the middle.
And Millwood over the 40 to the 43-yard line, 1st down and 10.
Good job by number 25 for Pea Ridge that time. He doesn't make that tackle. Millwood's going to pick up about double the yardage. That's Tristan Brewer. He's a senior. Inside linebacker. First and 10 from the 44-yard line, 43-yard line. Upset. Millwood in motion.
And there is, try to do kind of
a counter. That's our counter play, but it wasn't there.
No, nice job that time by Toby Dunning from Pea Ridge. Boy, he just ate that up. And Cade Grant didn't even have a chance that time.
No, he didn't. We kind of motioned Millwood away from the play, kind of made everybody feel like we're going this way, or maybe helped us up the middle and go with that counter look with Grant, but not there. Worth the shot.
Second down on 11. And Harrison Lowe brings the play in. Still no reason to panic with the pass just yet, I don't think. I think we can run the ball, but it wouldn't surprise me if we go to the air here. Boy, here comes Reyes. He looks like he wants to get in. There's
Heltemus.
Heltemus is going to get about half of it, so he's going to be close to the 49. They're going to spot him at the 48, so it's going to be 3rd down and 6 for Prairie Grove.
And I'll be honest with you, we're in 4-down territory if we're within a yard and a half. So, I mean, you can still trust the run right here or a short pass.
Yeah, I think here, I think we got to get within a couple yards, though, because
I think we have to be within a yard and a half.
Big 3rd down here for Prairie Grove. Here is the give. Cade looking for the corner. He cuts back. He's got the first. He's got more. He's at the 35. He's going to got speed. Give him 6. The sophomore goes 52 yards. Hey, and the Tigers are back within a score. Look at this run. The sophomore, he sees it. Now
we're just hoping for the first down right there.
And now he turns on the Jet. He's wearing number 1, former Jet Johnson. Now it's Cade Grant.
Really, he normally wears number 5 his whole career, and I've told you time after time, he's got that McFadden-like look. Once he gets out of the line, he really stands up tall and hits it, and that you saw it right there. He anticipated the contact. It was almost like he was getting ready to try to fight for the first, and it was like, man, I'm on that second level. He stands up tall, and he outruns everybody.
And extra point on the way up, and it is good with 1:21. Another touchdown sponsored by PG Telco. It's Pea Ridge 32, Prairie Grove 29. We'll be back after this.
Hi, my name is Matthew, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about Prairie Grove Christian Church, where our mission statement is to love God, love others, and serve others. We have 2 services on Sunday morning at 9 and 10:30 a.m., lasting a little over an hour, which consist of worship, communion, and a biblically based message. On Wednesdays, we have the Quest and 2240 ministries for children in junior high, as well as men's and women's small groups. Twice a year, we have men's and women's encounters. On Sunday night, we have 2240 for the high schoolers. Some of the ways we love to serve our community are through the Great Serve, Life Ministries, and the Backpack Program. In the fall.
Okay, we're back. 1:21 to go here in the 3rd. Prairie Grove has scored twice in this quarter. Pea Ridge has scored a touchdown and a field goal.
The problem is we were already in a deficit, so we're still down by 3.
The 3 points, and I'm impressed they went for it at that time for the 3 points. Could turn out to be a huge difference in this game. It's going to be fielded. I believe that is
Ryan.
Ryan got to tackle that guy.
Good job that time on the tackle. I'm trying to see who it is. There's a single digit laid out there. I think Marshall was there also.
Well, here it is. You can take a look and see who's there.
Harrison
Ryan.
Lowe was on the tackle, number 4.
So Pea Ridge is going to start 1st and 10 with the ball at their own 30. 1:17 to go here in the 3rd quarter, and been an exciting 3rd quarter, Ryan.
Hey, do you see this? Marshall Montgomery is in at safety. Caswell will come off the field.
And it is going to be a give to Beard. He's looking for room, and
guess who's there? Marshall Montgomery, along with Graham Gunther. I like it.
And Second down and let's call it a long 6 for Pea Ridge. 56 seconds to go here in the third. Boy, Beard, man, if he gets past that initial, he's got a little bit of speed with him, Ryan.
He does. But Gunther's there this time. Marshall comes in and makes sure. So keep up the good work.
Second down, and it's a little bit of a low snap. They give it to Beard, and he's got a little room. And
Millwood misses him.
But he slowed him down. They're going to get the first. Millwood slowed him down. The rest of them came in. I think Wetzel was part of that group. And we might get one more playoff here in the third.
Again, a first down it's not the end of the world on something like that. We kept them in front of them. We'd like to get them into a 3rd and long, get them off the field, but right there, no real damage done.
No, they're going to run the ball one more time. That's going to end the third quarter. Need to keep it in front of us here. Boy, it's been no turnovers so far tonight. I'd like to call a fumble here from Pea Ridge, but
there's
Beard. And they do a good job this time wrapping him up. He's going to get a couple, and that's going to do it for the third quarter. Ryan, you see who got that tackle? It's far on the far side.
Looks like Harger.
Well, that's going to do it for 3 quarters of play. Pea Ridge has led all throughout the game. So far, it was a tie briefly at 22-all, but after 3 quarters, it's Pea Ridge 32, Prairie Grove 29. Back for the 4th and final quarter after this.
And I'm going to tell you a little bit about Prairie Grove Christian Church, where our mission statement is to love God, love others, and serve others. We have 2 services on Sunday morning at 9 and 10:30 a.m., lasting a little over an hour, which consist of worship, communion, and a biblically based message. On Wednesdays, we have the Quest and 2240 ministries for children in junior high, as well as men's and women's small groups. Twice a year, we have men's and women's encounters. On Sunday night, we have 2240 for the high schoolers. Some of the ways we love to serve our community are through the Great Serve, Life Ministries, and the Backpack Program. In the fall, we have upward basketball and cheerleading opportunities for children who are in kindergarten through 2nd grade. This year, we will have a group going to Cambodia, as well as supporting missions in Papua New Guinea and Haiti. If you want to experience what faith and grace is all about, come to Prairie Grove Christian Church to learn, worship, and meet people just like you. For any Farmington residents, please consider visiting our sister church, Caston Christian, at the Randall Lynch Middle School cafeteria, Sunday mornings at 10 a.m.
We're back with you with the 4th quarter. We got some of the stats. Prairie Grove's gone over 300 yards in total offense, slightly above Pea Ridge. We're at 328, Pea Ridge at 292. Cade Grant has 8 carries for 104 yards. He's got a couple of touchdowns, so the sophomore stepped up tonight. And now it's a keeper, and it's just Ryan looking for the hole, and we're going to stop him short of the first. He's going to be in Prairie Grove territory, though, but it's 3rd down.
Harger, Allen, and Chucky Edwards on the stop that time.
3rd down and 3. Prairie Grove needs a stop. A stop. Someone's down. Let's see. Is that Chucky?
Yeah, it's Chucky. He was trying to come off, but it's one of those deals where you try to teach him, like, if you're hurt, sometimes it's better to just lay down rather than give us a penalty. So he pulls the Gus Mouse on, and he lays down in the middle of the field.
Let's take a break while they're attending to Chucky. Well, no, he's already up. Let's get right back to action. Sorry about that, Josie. Coach Laird letting him know how to do that in the future.
Yeah, he's like, man, it just puts us in a tough spot because we got to find your replacement. We're dealing with a bunch of high school kids here. Not even all these kids drive or anything responsible, and they're supposed to be paying attention so that when one guy comes out, they run in. It doesn't always happen right off the bat. So he's saying next time just take a knee out there, and we'll get you.
3rd down and 3 for Pea Ridge. Ball sitting at the Prairie Grove 48. 11:39 to go in the ball game. And now Ryan takes it. He's going to go straight ahead. He's got the first, but that's about all he gets. He gets the 45, 1st down and 10 for Pea Ridge.
Millwood gets him by the waistband and holds him and gets him down.
Coming off the field is Medina, and Chucky goes back in. 1st and 10, ball at the Prairie Grove 44. 11 minutes, 26 seconds. Need to keep them out of the end zone this time, Ryan, because time could become a factor in trying to get a couple scores. They're going to run the football. Pea Ridge, not that they can't, not that they can't pull it and throw a pass and put it in the end zone, but they're going to run the ball. They're going to run a lot of clock, and they're just lining up in this kind of jumbo package and just attacking. And there goes Beard. Oh, they get him. Who is that?
Tackle saved. Saved the day there.
That's Wetzel. He saved. Beard almost broke it again. And a first down for
we're doing a good job of elongating this drive, but we're going to have to get a stop eventually.
Yeah, because the thing is that I didn't hear you that time, Ryan.
They're keeping it in front of us. There, I'm back.
Yeah, you're back. No, you're right, but here's the thing. If they're going to score, I wish they'd just go ahead and do it. We need all the time we'll need, all the time we can get. And
well, you hope with the amount of plays that they're getting, there'll be a mistake like that.
And can we get them? And a good job. The low snap helped us.
You know what I'm saying? The more snaps they can get, maybe the more tired they can get, and maybe we can get one of these stops here eventually.
Beard's going to come off this time, and number 8 comes into the game, Trevor Blair. Blair's the one who caught the pass earlier. And there is Ryan going over. Looks like he's just going to stand over and get the play this time. Coming off the field.
Well, second and long.
Well, it's second down and 11.
Number 8 is the one that caught the pass. Number 8's the one that hurt us last week.
But that was a different
Whitley
number
said
8,
earlier, if it's number 8 and it's any kind of second and long, guard him. So we got man-to-man coverage out there.
And it's going to be a keeper, and they're going to get him this time. They're going to get back to the original line of scrimmage. Brings up 3rd and 10. 9:45 to go in the game.
Black's there on the tackle. Looks like Millwood may be there also.
So now on 3rd and long.
Got to be careful. You got to keep it in front of you. I don't send the house this time.
No, you got to be careful. And you're down now. The big thing here, Ryan, is
they've got 2 downs.
They got 2 downs. They're inside our 35, so I don't think they'll punt it.
Yeah, because they're not going to punt it. And a field goal, if they could kick it from here, doesn't really do them a lot of good.
Well, it'll be a 50-yarder too. They spread it out a little bit. That doesn't mean anything. They may hand it to Beard, and he's going to keep it, and we got him. And good job. I know Gunther was there, but there's some on the bottom of the pile too.
Several guys there. Let's see the replay. They spread it out that time.
Gunthers,
empty backfield.
Several guys in there. It's good, and I think they are going to punt it, Ryan. So they're going to punt the ball.
Now from here, yes. Yeah, I think if they were within 4 yards, they would have went for it. But
now Prairie Grove has no one back. Low snap, and he's going to punt that. Is it going to get?
It either is on the 1. It looked like it was either on the 1 or a touchback. Do we have a replay on that where we can see it on the pylon? The camera guy might not even have been able to get to it.
Yeah, it's in a tough spot. Not able to get to that one, but Prairie Grove's got 98 yards between them and the lead. And a big, big play that time. And I said earlier, Ryan, Reyes has been a weapon. He's been a weapon for Pea Ridge in many, many ways tonight. If I had to give a player of the game to Pea Ridge, which we don't, he would be it. There's a give. Heltemus. Boy, they almost body slammed him. Looked like WWE out there.
Hey, but he served his purpose there. He got us out of the, our backs on the end zone. He's going to pick up about 2.5, 3 yards. Going to make it about 2nd and 7.
And we needed that. You're right. We needed a little operating room, which we got now. So if we wanted to run a sweep, we got a little room to run it. 8 minutes to go in the game. Prairie Grove trails 32-29.
Who runs that sweep? That's what I want to know. Is he in there?
Well, I think
it'd be nice.
Hey, we line up in an I formation this time.
It's going to be Heltemus.
That's Harger. Lane Dalton. My bad. I saw 3 there. It's 34. Lane's going to get the first down. So the Tigers get out from away from the goal line, and You hear some clapping going on there in the stands because we got a little room after that, and we needed that, Ryan. We needed the room.
That was a big-time block by the line and Heltemus there in that I formation to get Dalton the room to pick up the first. He went about 8 yards that time.
7 minutes, 30 seconds to go in the ball game. 1st and 10 for Prairie Grove, ball at their own 11. They'll again line up in the I. And this time it gives to Heltemus, and Heltemus not going to get much. He'll get a couple. 2nd down for the Tigers.
Got to keep him honest right there. Grant will come in at halfback, what makes you think, you know, all right, are we setting up the sweep now?
Been a good game. Prairie Grove got off to kind of a slow start. Looked like Pea Ridge may blow the doors off of them to begin the game, and you know, it looked like Prairie Grove had a little bit of Shiloh hangover. But since that time, it's been good action all the way through.
Trap,
And
Heltemus up the middle.
He's going to get a couple more, but it's going to bring up third and pretty good ways to go here. Probably at least it's going to be 3rd and 7, Ryan, and with 6.5 minutes to go.
This may be a spot for a tight end dump or one of those short outs with Caswell or Millwood.
I wouldn't.
Even the waggle look right here, maybe. No, we're going to go Twins to the far side.
But you got to give him time to throw. He's rolling out. He looks. He throws. Oh!
Good pass. A little hot for the receiver. Hit him in the hands, though, so there's no excuse.
That's Caswell on the reception.
No, that is Harrison Lowe.
Oh, Harrison Lowe. My bad. I saw. Hey, you know what? Last year, it was the away jerseys. This year, with the dark, it's a little harder to see. Prairie Grove's going to have to punt. 6 minutes and 5 seconds. Ryan, we're probably going to get the ball. We're going to have to stop them again. And if we stop them again, we're going to get the ball. We're going to have one more chance to do it. But this is a critical punt.
Heltemus, if you got one of them 50-yarders, now's the time to uncork it. Low snap. Oh, no. He's going to run. Oh, my goodness. Special teams is a killer.
He didn't. I think what happened there, he ran. He bobbled it, and I think he just thought he didn't have enough room to kick it. He did have one guy coming at him, and I'm not sure he couldn't have got past him and kicked, but he made the decision he did, hoping he could do something.
Pretty tough to get that kickoff. That's why the snap's crucial, the blocking's crucial. I mean, special teams, guys, it's a killer.
Well, we had one down there earlier this year in the first game of the season, but now the defense definitely has to step up. We could use a turnover here, Ryan.
Oh, man. You ain't kidding. Which you know they're not going to pass, so it's not going to be an interception. This is going to be run, run, run.
And they'll try to take as much time as they can, knowing that, you know, hey, we could run 3 or 4 plays here. They moved, but no call, and he's got right up the middle. He's going to get in. He's close. He's in.
He got it.
Well, Ryan, the kicking game hurts there, and where we talked about Reyes on the other side and what a job he's done, both kicking field goals, kicking off, punting. He's done something, and he put us deep in the territory, and you got to credit him for that, Ryan. He put it at the 2-yard line, and that's what backed us up here. And now we're going to go back down by 10 when he makes this extra point.
No good.
No good. So it's 38-29, but we're still 2 scores away.
Sorry to say, it doesn't really change the ability of us to get ahead, or to tie it up.
Ryan, right here, Prairie Grove's got time. We're going to have to score pretty quick, though. We don't have time to just grind it out for a 3 or 4 minute drive. We're gonna need to move the ball quickly. Would be good to get a good field position on a return. I would go, our guys are standing up around the 15. I'd get on back around the 5, maybe try to field this thing and get a little room. Because if you're not standing there and it doesn't go, if you can stand at the 5-yard line and you catch it there, you can get past the 20.
You're hoping for a short kick here and a good, clean field.
Well, looks like we might get a chance, and we did get it. We got the short kick. He fakes the handoff, and Hobbs going to be dropped at the 27-yard line.
Which is decent field position for us, really.
We've
been at the 20 most of the time.
Compared to what we've had tonight, the best that we've had, and on the tackle that time was the kicker.
He's also a starting defensive end, outside linebacker, so.
38-29, 5:54 to go in the game. Tigers need a drive here.
They're trying to call for another player.
We're going to have to run a timeout in a situation in which we don't need to waste a timeout here. We're not going to get it off, Ryan.
Keandre Hobbs is going to come in and just play the position, even though it's not his job.
Ryan, let's stay with on the timeout. You're coming off the kickoff team. You got to be ready to run a play.
Heltemus wasn't in there.
You got to be ready to run a play there, Ryan. With time being a factor in the second half, you just blew a timeout for no reason.
Yeah, something went wrong in there. When does Heltemus not play offense? And his backup's on crutches, so who in the world would have said, hey, you're not in, I got you.
Big timeout, though. It could be critical down the stretch.
Well, and the clock wasn't even running.
Sometimes, well, hopefully it'll pay off for us, that we'll do something here, but sometimes.
Yeah, we're not 5 yards behind the ball, behind the chains already.
There are times in the game, now it's too late in the game to take a penalty, but sometimes in the first quarter, sometimes people call a timeout because they're afraid they're going to get 5 yards on a 1st and 10 in the first quarter. It's like, okay, it's the first quarter, save your timeout for when you need it. That time Prairie Grove needed to spend it because we can't get behind the chains on this drive. Need a quick score if we can do it, Ryan. Need a quick score.
1st and 10, base formation. Actually, I formation. Our right tackle is flexed way out there, too. We're going to throw. There's nothing there. That's a coverage sack right there. He looks down the field. There's nothing. He would have thrown the ball if there was.
He didn't have a ton of time, but you're right. There wasn't a lot there.
The worst thing you can do there is throw an interception.
Yeah.
So, the sack's the second worst, but the interception's the worst.
Well, the second worst is the fumble. So
second worst is the fumble.
We'll take a 2-yard sack on it. 2nd down and 12 for Prairie Grove. 5 minutes and 15 seconds to go in the game. Tigers up to the line. Double wing set. In motion goes Millwood. They're going to give it to Millwood, and the Wood's not going to make it this time. They got him. It's going to be 3rd and long. Ryan, if you don't
First
make
two plays couldn't be scripted any worse for us.
No, and coming out of a timeout even. And Ryan, here's the deal. You got to go for it here. You can't.
Yeah.
Even if you don't make it, and that's probably going to, that'll send it to probably being out of reach because Pea Ridge is going to be in, excellent field position if we can't convert this. But your only chance, your only hope here, you got 2 downs to make it. He's rolling. He's got a little time. Oh, gosh, he missed his block.
Heltemus.
He missed the block there.
It's like he thought maybe the fullback would have it, and he just stopped paying attention to him.
Garvin Warden just got in there, and now we're going to punt. I think if we'd have got any kind of yardage there, we probably would have gone for it, Ryan. But now
the problem too is I don't even know if we could punt for a 1st down.
Well, here's what you got, and this is the only chance we have here. You got to punt it here, and then you got to hope you hold. Use your 2 timeouts while they have the ball. Hope you can hold, and then
onside.
Onside.
That's a great punt.
That's the best punt that he's had tonight. It's fair caught at the 46. So with 3:42, Tigers are going to have to pull a rabbit out of the hat here, Ryan.
He did punt for a first down, by the way.
That was the best punt he's had all night.
Yeah.
And one of his best punts of the year. I mean, it was. Let's see, we kicked it from it's about a 40-yard punt. It was good kick, and it doesn't give them an automatic touchdown. Where
the 10-yard punt sometimes that we pulled off from the goal line does.
Well, turnover. Can we get one? Can we have something? Someone help us out here.
I don't foresee the turnover. I'm going to be honest with you. I see the clock running out.
There has been no turnovers tonight by either squad. The closest thing was the punt that we kind of muffed, but and Beard's going to pick up about 3.
Graham Gunther.
Now, here's the thing. You're going to let the clock run this time. If you stop them on second,
start using the timeouts.
At some point, you're going to have to use them.
Also, Cooper Allen in on the tackle.
38-29, 3:17 to go in the ball game. And Pea Ridge definitely taking their time. They're going to wait, run the clock all the way down. It'll be under 3 minutes by the time they snap it. You got to give credit to Carson Ryan coming in as backup tonight at quarterback. He's done an excellent job, made some great plays, some great runs. He keeps this bootleg, and he's got speed. He's got the first.
Oh man. Big hit that time.
I hope he's okay.
That was Wetzel. Ryan kind of had his feet out from under him.
I hope he's okay because he took a shot.
He's up. He's up. So I don't think it was deliberate, because I think Wetzel was going for the tackle and then his feet slipped out from underneath him. But it was a helmet-to-helmet hit. That one was tough.
I'm glad he's okay because he took a shot. I was really worried. And I'm worried, and just in sportsmanship and all. You don't want them to go down 2 quarterbacks, down their back half of the season here, or the last 3 games of the regular season coming up.
I do think, though, that one will remind him, not intentionally, but that's got to be in his head. I'm giving the ball if I'm the coach here.
And Beard, we're going to stop him. Now, coaches, you
take the timeout.
Might want to try to take one.
If not, he's going to wait for the next stop. But
Millwood on the tackle that time, Ryan. And Ryan, clock's ticking and time's getting away. We're 2 scores down, and it'll take a miracle, but it's not impossible. But start thinking about some offensive and defensive players of the game. I think I know who your offensive
I started to say, my offensive player of the game's easy.
But defense players, Millwood's done a good job tonight. Graham Gunther's made some big tackles tonight.
He has.
I want to think about him, but second down and 10, 1:45 to go in the game. Got to use your timeout here. Can you get Beard, or is he going to get the first? Can you string him out?
Oh, Keandre almost had him.
He's going to go into the – oh. I think that was Harrison Lowe on the far side, was it?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, with that first down, that's going to do it, really, Ryan. I don't think that even with 2 timeouts, I don't think we got enough time, and unless they run the ball and have a fumble, they could take a knee technically here.
Oh, you could run almost 2 minutes off the clock with just knees.
Well, we got timeouts.
We got 2
timeouts, but they got 4 plays to run, and so they'll run one more. And
we'll get him in the backfield. Now I'd take the timeout.
So the Prairie Grove Tigers are going to take a timeout with 1:04. Let's take it with them. Tigers trail by 9.
To buy a new recliner, a sofa, or maybe you need a box springs and mattress. Well, look no further than Harton Furniture in Prairie Grove. Terry Harton works hard to keep his showroom fully stocked, so if you pick something out, you can go home with it right then. But also, custom orders are no problem. If there's something you want, he can have it in just a few days. With over 20 years in the furniture business, great customer service, and excellent prices, Harton Furniture is the place for you. Located on Highway 62 between Farmington and Prairie Grove. Come by Harton Furniture, he'll treat you right. Harton Furniture is a proud supporter of Prairie Grove Tiger Athletics.
Okay, 1:04 to go in the ball game. Tigers trail by 9. Pea Ridge just inside the, well, I'm going to say they're about the 6-yard line now. So 1:04 to go. They're going to punch it in again, or can the Tigers hold? And it's going to be.
Got him. We got another timeout, too.
Well, it's third down.
So if they
take a knee, which they won't, they'll run the ball. But you're talking, if they don't get in the end zone here, they'll be able to run it down under 30 seconds. We'll have to score in one play, get an onside kick, and score in another play is about all the time we'd have for. But
so you're saying there's a chance.
Third down and goal from the 4, 57 seconds. And Ryan, I tell you, I'm really pleased tonight with the effort the Tigers gave. You took a loss like last week, and a lot of people just look at the score and think it was a blowout. I mean, you don't.
That was a snowball. That wasn't a blowout.
Yeah.
That was a snowball.
And you could have easily let that carry into this week. And the Tigers have played well tonight. They've made some mistakes. Pea Ridge made some mistakes. I want to tip my hat to
the kicking
Carson
game,
Ryan.
the special teams.
Special teams, Reyes and Ryan coming in at quarterback has done an excellent job, and he's just going to keep. Can we get him?
Got him.
Got him. And that's going to be it. They're going to now on 4th down.
Better spot that ball for us there, sir. Man, that's a 8-second. There he did finally start the.
We're going to be down. Well,
they didn't get in any hurry.
No, so let's see. They're going to kick a field goal, or they're going to take a knee here. They're going to bring in the field goal team.
That would be cool. Take a shot at it.
Oh, they got the quarterback in, and they're going to take their own timeout with 16 seconds. Now, Ryan, I don't know if there's a chance. We have to have a guy that can run.
a 10-second 100-yard dash.
He's going to have to be quick. Even a pick six, we'd have to. I don't think there's. But, you know, first let me say this. Congratulations to Pea Ridge tonight for a great game that they played. And again, their backup quarterback, Carson Ryan, has come in and done an excellent job. Has run well for them. Been impressed with Sam Beer. But I think I've been most impressed tonight, Luis Reyes, who's been excellent in the kicking game for Pea Ridge Blackhawks. For Prairie Grove tonight, they've just, you know what, that tough start. And I really do believe it was Shiloh hangover in the first quarter.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
And then they came back after that and did an excellent job of well,
you hate to say that Shiloh beat you 2 weeks in a row, but it kind of feels that way. But I like the fight. I felt like we got over the hangover and fought back. We just had to get another stop, and we didn't.
And the punt, the muff punt, a little bit hurt because that gave them excellent field position. And now let's see what they do, and let's hope we can keep him out of the end zone. And he
throws the pass. Picked
intercepted.
You just throw that down. But I like what he did there. If you just throw that down, though, the clock would have stopped, and you'd have a little bit better field position.
Well, can we go? No. You know what? He would have to set the world record in 100. 8 seconds to go. Prairie Grove's got the ball at the 1. And
we got Grant in. We got Wetzel in at wingback this time. He's a pretty fast guy, but he ain't that fast.
Well, 8 seconds to go, and Prairie Grove, for the first time since 2014, is going to drop 2 back-to-back conference games to the same teams. We did in 2014. We dropped it to Shiloh and dropped one to Pea Ridge. very similar type of game. It was a muff punt on the other way that time, and now Ethan Gunther going to take the snap out of his end zone. He gives it. It's Heltemus, and that's going to do it for tonight.
That's the ball game.
Well, it's congratulations to Pea Ridge. They come out of Prairie Grove with a hard-fought 38-29 victory. Ryan, offensive defensive player of the game, sponsored by Foster Roofing.
Foster Roofing's offensive player of the game tonight is going to go to Cade Grant. The sophomore runs for over 100 yards, and he is a real bright spot on the offense. We have other ones too, but as far as one that stood out tonight, Cade Grant.
Well, Cade, 8 carries, 104 yards for a 13-yard average and 2 touchdowns tonight. And defensive player of the game, Foster Roofing defensive player of the game.
Defensively, I want to give it to 2 guys. I'm going to go Graham Gunther and
Made
James
the big
Millwood.
Stop. He made some big stops down there in Millwood as well.
He did, and really Heltemus could almost be in there too because they all 3 had some big plays on defense. But those 2 guys I felt like we called quite a bit. Graham stood out tonight on defense compared to normal. He is just another level tonight. So big-time defensive player of the game there with both of those guys. We also want to thank our sponsors too. Don't forget about the rest of them. That was Foster Roofing did the player of the game.
We have, of course, Small Town Production. Those are halftime. We want to thank Mel's Diner for feeding the team tonight. And, of course, Harton's Furniture, PG Telco, and the Prairie Grove Christian Church. The rest of the stats, James Millwood, we just talked about him defensively. Offensively, he had 6 carries, 88 yards. Garrett Heltemus, 22 carries, 86 yards. Keandre had 12 yards. Lane Dalton, 4 for 10. Millwood had a reception, 1 for 18. Graham Gunther, 2 for 17. Won the great catch before half for a touchdown. And then for Pea Ridge, they had 2 receptions. One was a touchdown to Trevor Blair. Carson Ryan just went 2 for 3. His last one was the first turnover of the game with just 8 seconds left. Little kind of Tebow play there. Total stats, Pea Ridge 364 yards, Prairie Grove 328. Passing 60-35. Rushing, Prairie Grove 293, Pea Ridge 304. Penalties about the same, both of them 155, one had 60. No turnover of any consequence. Prairie Grove a little bit more in the time possession. 18 first downs, Prairie Grove, 15 for Pea Ridge. And again, a good night tonight for the Blackhawks. And Prairie Grove, good hard-fought game in defeat tonight. I was very proud of their effort, especially coming off the tough loss last week. Well, that sets us up. We know we're going to be setting. We want to thank our crew, Cade, Josie, Graham, T.D. Hill, Mayo Dotson with a smiley face, Miles Eubanks, and Heath Whitley. For Ryan Cook, I'm Lynn Gregson. Thank you. Have a great night, and go Tigers.